1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
What's up, guys?
I love it.
What's going on, Steph?
Hey, man, I'm just here right now doing my thing, I'm sitting in my office looking at some of the new purchases. I got Han Solo and the Tauntaun.
Yeah, you have to display that. Definitely. Show us a little bit. Yeah, definitely.
All right. And I got Lando.
Nice, nice.
And Lando, or I'll show you Lando. All right, come here, man. All right, we'll bring him to the light. We're coming to the light. We're coming to the light. So this is him. I don't know if you have him.
No, not yet. I'm looking for him. Awesome, Lando.
Well, it's not a great sculpt. It's better. It's better than some, but not as great as others I've seen. So I'll show you Han and the Tauntaun. This is really cool shit. I mean, this made me go squee. Okay, come here, my brother. Okay.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the variety show. John will be with us shortly, and so will Maze. Definitely, man, guys. Welcome. We've got some funny shit for you guys tonight. Steph is showing us her goodies. She showed us the goodies she's got in the mail. Hoth Han.
Yep. And here's the deal. The other Hoth Han I've got is wearing brown coat. This is blue. So, I don't know. Because it's supposed to be brown. And then, the Tauntaun.
Beautiful. Wow. That is gorgeous.
The only thing is, it's hard to put Han. Okay. The Tauntaun died. He's going to stuff Luke into him. The only thing is that you can't really put Han on him. But I'll show you what else I got, and this is going to make you laugh. This is going to make you laugh really hard, but it's awesome. Remember how Dennis Lawson said he never wanted to be in another Star Wars movie again?
Yeah.
It would be boring.
Yeah.
Wedge Antilles.
Oh no. Wedge. Holy crap. It's fucking Wedge Antilles, guys.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
so I got
man.
him. And tomorrow, I've got a Ray Hallmark ornament. I got two of them actually, and I got this piece of shit.
She's got the gun to her.
You've seen this before. She hasn't changed.
I will say this much to everyone.
What the heck?
My closet just fell.
Whoa.
What the fuck, man?
That was whoa.
Yeah. Closet.
I really hope there wasn't like let's see, China or anything cool.
Either that or they're here.
The shit out of me.
Hell yeah, bro. Look at your face, bro. Look at Josh's face. He's like, what the fuck just happened? Welcome everybody. Welcome to the variety talk. We're here with John Mays, myself. And Steph and John is spooked because he was speaking now, and his closet just fell out of nowhere. The show's already getting off at a great start, bro.
The shelving and everything just ripped that out of the wall and fell to the floor.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
What was on those shelves? I hope it wasn't.
Yeah.
All the clothes that were hanging.
Yeah. Oh, the clothes came down too?
Well, the clothes were hanging on the shelf. It's a wire shelf.
Oh my God.
Everything came down.
Oh,
Also,
Jesus.
also,
Oh, Jesus.
Jay, I'm gonna pop off. I'll be back on.
okay, my brother, no doubt. Oh man.
Crash.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, "Holy shit!" So, yeah, guys, we're here. We're gonna go over some videos and stuff. But before we do, I want to show you something that's really funny. As to Arnold Schwarzenegger, if you wondered what he was doing before office and after office, I'm going to show you. But the word sellout, hucklebuck, how do you say hucklebuck dancing? Basically anything that means sellout, you're going to see exactly why I say this. Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right. So let me put the screen on here. Oh my God, guys! I tell you right now, this is
That
cringe.
actually, I think that's Korean writing, by the way.
Yeah, it is Korean. This is cringe, guys. Are you ready? This is what Arnold Schwarzenegger was doing. Oh my God, this is fucking hilarious.
男の温度が上がった。飲んで飲んでまた飲みたい。缶入りコーヒーウエスト。Go West.
Wait, there's more. There's more.
どうするか。突破できるか殺人ゾーン。シュワルツェネッガーバトルランナー。
Here we go. This is where it gets good from here on. Boy.
That could be Japanese too. I don't know.
It's Korean.
Korean.
Oh, it gets better. Oh, it gets better. Steph, oh my God, hold on to your hat.
Oh God, those gross things. That actually is a good picture of him right there. Nissan. I can't believe he did that.
Look at this. Dude, now we know where he got his coin from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how he stood, relevant and alive, like, and how he kept his money flowing. Taking these fucking commercials. They must have paid him a fortune.
He did ramen noodle commercials in fucking Korea.
Look.
God, it's so gross. Cup of noodles.
Oh my God. Yes, you are watching Arnold Schwarzenegger doing Nissan commercials.
They kind of want to look at him and go, what? Why? That looks like a dildo, by the way.
It does. Oh my God.
Boy.
What the fuck?
That was Arnold, I'm telling you. Oh, it gets better.
Oh, there she is. Monosyllabic Korean news lady. God,
He's so scary. Oh my God, here we go again.
I gotta tell you, if the Democrats had wanted to, they could have killed him. I could have killed him with these. Daijo boy. Oh, Jesus. It wasn't like he hadn't made Terminator 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's like
I mean, the guy's almost a billionaire.
yeah, it's like he basically it's like he basically did this for, just for extra coin, but damn, talk about selling out. Like,
Wow, that divorce to Maria must have been a lot.
oh yeah. Look at this. Oh my god, like it. And they must have
guys that big have never impressed me.
Mm.
I'm just saying that lean and lanky doesn't mean that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not real.
What's funny is they must have given them, I mean, tons of money for these commercials.
Oh God, Sharon Stone. That was a good movie.
Total Recall, yeah. What the hell?
Are you making noodles?
Yes. You look like a fucking maniac.
Yeah, he's doing it. Oh God.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
there you go. Korean karaoke.
Arnold.
I can't believe he did this. I'm gonna send this to his Twitter account and go, really? And send it to Sylvester Stallone's Twitter account and go,
Yeah.
seriously? You let him do this? You guys are friends.
Oh
Why
man.
don't say, hey, Sly, or hey, Arnie, you gotta back off from that shit. I mean, talk about cheap.
Oh my god.
This is cheap.
This is I will never look at Arnold Schwarzenegger the same again. I'm sorry.
I can't believe he did that. And he's wearing pink. You never see Clint Eastwood at the age of 89 wearing pink.
That is crazy. Oh, the agony's almost over, guys. Look at this.
Nissan noodles. Oh yeah, she's Korean.
Oh my god, what?
Why are they doing orgasming?
Oh man, that was great, man. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Oh man, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. And everybody, welcome Maze. What's going on, Mazers?
Maze is here.
What are you watching?
We were watching you,
What are you
Hucklebuck.
watching?
We were watching you, Hucklebuck.
I was
I
doing
deny that I was
advertisements in South Korea.
I deny that I was in any of that shit.
I tell you right now, Nissan noodles. They came in the chopper. They came in the chopper. You go now, get the children. Give me Tylenol for my tumor.
For my tumor.
My tumor.
Oh my God.
How were we saying last night they should have handled what was it, like a remake of Predator? Like he should be training some teenagers or something. Should have old Schwarzenegger training some teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some elite squad and shit, and like during the training you just hear him with like fucking bad dialogue and shit. Funny bad dialogue.
I gotta say this though. When he said, "No, I don't have a tumor," that was goddamn funny.
That was Mr. Mr. Kimball? Is that a tumor? No, it's not a tumor.
No, it's not a tumor. No, I gotta say that is something that somebody frustrated would say, and that is fucking funny. That was like, yeah, okay.
and then when he
Sylvester Stallone a few weeks ago had the heavyweight fight at his house, and they all showed up. Arnie was there. Show pictures. He was in the back. Arnie was there. I want to show this to Sly and say, you let him do this? You're his best friend and you let him do this? What the fuck is wrong with you? you're evil, But honestly, though, those are bad ads, and they're Korean to the 10th level.
Man.
One of the reasons why you want to run away from Korea is because of that shit. They don't realize how cheap they look. I don't think they understand cheapness the way Westerners do. Because, when you look at their cities and you see all these gaudy, ugly colors in the signs and everything, and you're going, this is just third world. They don't, and it's not their world. It's South Korea. I mean, Seoul is the biggest city in the world.
Right.
It is a jewel of capitalism, but it looks so goddamn tawdry because that shit. There you go. That's my
Sorry, I was getting the link out there on my Twitter channel.
Oh, awesome.
My few followers.
Yeah, man. We just want to thank everybody who was on the live stream yesterday, man. Me and Maze, man, we went 4 hours straight with nothing but comedy. And the shit was hilarious, and some fucking, afterwards we went into some conspiracy theory stuff, which we'll do a little later as well. We'll talk some Star Wars and shit like that. But yeah, man.
We even had a troll Jay went off on. So if you want to fuck with us, try us.
yeah, I defended Han Solo. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. If they show up tonight, I will probably rip their guts out.
Cool.
And I'll drop a lot of really nasty language.
That'll be you and Jay both.
I think after what I did to the trolls on my channel, Jay, you'll be like going, she really said that?
I see you burn a couple on your videos, man.
I'm not kidding. I'm not. I mean, don't, we had, all right, you guys, I know Maze follows shit Raylo say. I know you do, right? He had somebody basically saying, and he always blacks out their names. It's like, why do you do this? I want to go after that person. With this beautiful picture, the black and white picture of Harrison and Carrie, it was BTS on the Falcon. Yeah, you've seen that picture. They look like they're dancing, and it's just great. Saying they sacrificed themselves, so he would turn to the right. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He butchered his dad like a dog on a catwalk. He basically caused his uncle's death and his mother's death. And it was, what? What are you talking about? Did you see the same goddamn movie I saw? Two retards and inbreds. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
You're not politically correct with retard.
I don't care. It's the correct word. Don't tell me what politically correct is.
Fuck your pissy. Yeah, man. So in a little while, man, we're gonna show you guys some good old 80s commercials, and of course we're gonna rip them apart. You know us, we're gonna rip them apart. We're gonna show you
with love, because they were actually pretty good.
Yeah, I mean they were, but I mean it's just the wardrobe, the technology of then, and the prices. Oh my god, the freaking prices to like blenders and shit, and the most expensive thing back then was the microwave, $3.99.
Yeah.
When microwaves first came out.
Yep.
Then you had blenders for like $20.
For me, 80s commercials is all about the jingles.
Yeah.
Coke is it?
And the memories, the Michelob commercial, High Life commercial. Da 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 da. And see the horse drawing the sleigh.
Yeah.
There's snow. That literally makes me want to cry. That came out in 1980.
Yeah, that was with the Clydesdales. Man, those are beautiful. I love them things.
Clydesdales, but the horse by himself. The Clydesdales are Budweiser.
Yeah.
This was Michelob High Life. And it was that chestnut horse trotting in the snow. And I think it was probably filmed in somewhere in Aspen, Colorado. Because snow everywhere. And it's beautiful. You want to be there. And it makes me cry because I always that ad brings me back to a lot of.
Is the horse pulling a cart and like going past like a barn?
It's not a cart, it's sleigh.
Sleigh, yeah. That's I'm
Sleigh.
watching it right now.
Yeah, yeah. Da 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 da. And then Michelob High Life wishes you a happy holiday or something like that.
Yeah.
And that ad was so popular. It was a Super Bowl ad too. I remember them playing that during the Super Bowl in 1980 or when it came out. Okay, here we go. Are we gonna see it?
Yeah. We'll check
This
some
is
out.
a
We're gonna,
compilation.
yeah, and we're gonna point out whatever mistakes or anything you see funny that's worth pointing out. Don't be afraid to do it, guys. Point it out. I mean, this is a gem right here, guys. Check it out.
Like last night with SC-38. Where does
Yes.
someone find a bathroom on the Death Star?
Okay, guys, here we go. Welcome to the goddamn 80s, man.
I don't compete anymore, but I still pump iron. So after lifting a few hundred pounds, it's nice to lift one of these. Light beer from Miller. Light tastes great, and it's less filling with a third less calories than the regular beer. Now, bodybuilding is hard work, but having a great body has its advantages.
Oh my
Sure
God.
makes it easy to pick
Oh,
up guys.
Rodney.
Hi, Rodney.
Well, hi there. What's going on here? Hey, honey, coming to lift home, huh? Light beer from Miller.
Apparently, I'm standing on a guy's dick.
Arnold
I get a
Palmer.
kick out of people who say, Arnie, you don't have to do another thing. Just relax and enjoy it. Well, I'm not made that way. And neither is Pennzoil.
Oh wow, Pennzoil.
is always testing itself to the limit. Sure, it can handle.
I haven't seen a Pennzoil product in years.
Pennzoil.
When
Quality protection. Ask for it.
You know me.
Oh no.
no.
Remember this?
I think I created him. But sometimes
Yeah.
when I travel without the tubby tabby,
That's Bill Murray's
I don't
voice.
know my name, so I carry the American Express card, and wherever I go, folks treat me like a fat cat. Fat chance.
To
Didn't
apply
the
the
guy
I love that.
voiced Garfield die?
Jim did. Yeah.
The American
Yeah.
Express card. Don't leave home without it.
A new kind of
I love
automobile
Garfield.
from Germany.
Now remember this called Merker?
I don't
Anybody remember this fucking car?
Sounds too much like Merkel.
Right, Merkel. What kind of car? I mean, it looks like it's a mixture between a Saab and a goddamn Toyota Camry.
I don't remember it.
I don't remember this
German
at all.
engineering, yeah.
To surpass
It has no airbag.
imported from Germany exclusively for Lincoln Mercury.
What? Ford?
Mexican drug kingpins escaped. Government corruption is charged.
Holy shit.
Oh yay.
Star Trek 2.
I remember that logo.
James.
Oh wow,
With the
remember
red
that logo? Remember this logo?
Yes.
That's
Watch the
awesome.
movie.
Here's the world famous Metropolitan
Snoopy.
Yeah, this is for MetLife.
Yeah, the MetLife commercials were always cool.
I love him.
Not only for life insurance, but also for auto and homeowners
I
insurance.
love him and Linus.
Trustworthy, conscientious,
What's amazing is as the generations go by, they keep finding the right kids to voice these peanut
Yeah.
commercials.
smart, a true friend in time of trouble.
You know,
Metropolitan
him,
representatives. Get Met. It's paid.
Linus, Charlie, Sally,
I really love this
Pigpen.
shake spread.
I can see that.
That rich butter.
Oh my God.
Oh wow. Look how much
That's-
butter he's putting on the
My
That's
grandmother
just
always
nasty.
had a fucking case of that shit.
Mankind's greatest.
Guys, look how
Bad
much
for you,
butter.
too.
No.
Look
Yeah,
how
because
much
it's oil
butter.
based.
Look out, butter. Here comes shed spread.
Oh my God, he put a whole clunk of that butter. Hold on. Let's bring that back just 1 second.
My mom and dad used to eat that shit, and I'm like, it tastes like motor oil.
It's oil based. You can't eat it if you're a diabetic. Your blood sugar will go through the roof.
Look how much butter he put on that fucking.
No, shed
God,
spread
It's
is
not
an
butter.
invention.
Would you like a little biscuit with your butter?
Right?
Yeah,
Look
with
out,
your
butter.
with
Here
your.
comes shed spread. Rich buttery taste. A third
I don't
less
even know what
calories
you
than
call
butter
that.
and no cholesterol.
I can't
Oh.
believe it's not butter.
Sheds comes in smaller sizes.
Gross.
Tip off the old crock.
Isn't it adorable?
Would you
Yeah, it's a crock, all right.
Yeah.
Crock of shit.
It was incredible out there today.
Oh, a little crock of shit.
I had to work for every point. My muscles feel
Poor
sore, but it
bitchy
won't for
tennis
long because I've
pro.
got Ben Gay.
Ben
You can feel
Gay.
it working right
How
away.
long?
You know, I also use Ben
Remember
Gay
in grade school, you used to trick kids into saying Ben Gay, and then you go,
Yep.
how long?
and that can make the difference. Like today.
And that guy probably was great because I'm getting the vibe.
Yeah, look like it.
With Ben Gay.
Yep.
You can feel it working right away.
Too pretty.
Oh God.
What'll it be, ladies?
7 Up.
Vulcan.
It must be from another planet.
What makes you say that?
Well, hasn't everyone on Earth heard that Sprite tastes better than 7-Up?
Right.
And that's another thing, man. In the 80s, there was always companies going up against each other, and they would put each other's products.
Yeah,
in
they
In the
literally
commercial.
pulled each other out.
Oh, look at those old cans. Those are the ring pull tabs where you pull the tab off all the way
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Machines eat your change. Traffic drive you crazy.
Oh wow.
Ray Parker was so young and skinny.
Oh wow.
I miss that.
I miss that so much.
I want that for my channel.
That is awesome.
You will buy a Chrysler Cordoba, Kirk.
You just had your first taste of a new Trout chocolate chip granola bar.
Oh wow, look at this.
Dry oatmeal, which is what granola is.
Hell yeah.
I
How do you
hate it.
feel? It fucks my insides up.
And you?
It tastes like shit.
What do you think of all those?
They try to chocolate it all up and shit.
Yeah.
And you?
I have chocolatey farts.
Nice try, alfalfa.
Yeah, in the 80s, they're trying to market alfalfa to kids.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Run out of new trail bars. And
nothing can stop the new
new trail granola
What the
bars.
This is a 50s shit. Remember the 50s did have a resurgence. So. Shana came out.
I vaguely remember this commercial.
This new Nissan is being delivered.
Look at that Nissan. Look at that piece of shit. Look at that.
Yeah.
Here are some clues.
Nissan Datsun.
Room for 5.
84.
What happened to that company?
It's the Nissan Sense.
It's Nissan's still around.
Even the butler.
It's
I guess
Central that's
not.
not around. Look at that piece of shit.
If you run into anybody,
I'm going to run errands in this.
Some copiers don't adjust for exposure.
I'd rather drive a golf
Don't
cart.
adjust for odd size originals.
This was back when you called a fat, sweaty guy to come fix your copier.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he did the plumber butt thing while he was fixing it in front of you.
The Sharp SF8200
Please pull your pants up, Jesus Christ.
Peace to everybody that's checking in. Welcome to
No,
Variety
I
Talk.
don't see that.
Monday, it's a special occasion. Here he comes from out of a nightmare. The judge is back on the bench. How do you plead?
Brian King, I love him.
Castle and McCormick.
Castle and McCormick.
Was that Hasselhoff?
Marcus.
If I beg, think they'd let me watch?
And unlocked every man's fantasy.
Holy shit, that's Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, it's Kirstie Alley.
A bunny
Oh my
tale.
God, I love
Catch it.
her.
All starting at 8/7 Central. Tomorrow.
A bunny's
Yeah, she
tail.
left Hollywood.
Tonight's movie.
Oh, wow, look.
Star Trek II. The Wrath of Khan.
Yes.
Continue in a moment.
That's awesome. See, I love that. I love that voice. If you guys notice, I do that in my boxing voice. That's the same voice that I use when I go, and now, welcome to Late Night Boxing Talk. That's the same voice that I use. This voice right here is it's been very influential in my life. I swear to you guys, man. I use this voice all the time. You boxing heads that follow me, my people, you know that this is where I got the voice from.
Continue in a moment.
That's my shit right there.
Tuesday, Jack saves Brad
Oh,
for
John
twice.
Ritter.
Now they're inseparable. The son I never had. Three's a crowd.
Oh, wow.
Then Tony falls for his daughter's teacher.
It wasn't just the kissing, it was everything
Ew, the cunt.
Oh God.
All starting
You.
at 8/7 Central.
Angela.
What do you want to start your
Who was passing her around in that set?
Oh yeah.
PM's got coffee in a new jumbo-sized cup. It's a
Ooh.
big 20-ouncer.
I don't remember this brand.
Neither do
I don't
I.
either.
Must have been local.
5 to 39 cents. Yes, it costs a lot. So if you want it now, you want it hot. Remember, AM/PM is the spot.
AMP? AMPM. Never heard of them.
Never heard
Oh
of
yeah, yeah. It's one of them.
Local to a specific area.
Yeah, quickie markets.
We had a store called 612 7-Eleven.
We have.
It was so
where
dumb.
I grew up, it was Quick Trip with a K, and the company that actually owns it distributes food all over the United States.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're wealthy.
Th-
Holy,
This is the early era of mini trucks where all the companies like Toyota and shit, they started making little mini trucks under the GM name and
yeah,
stuff.
and then Toyota did. My brother-in-law's brother had one,
The Wrath
and
of
if you touched the dashboard, it bent.
They just felt cheap and yeah.
They were cheap.
My
I
God,
told
look,
you,
Electronic fuel injection.
look at that.
if we get front-ended, we're all dead.
Encore has the largest interior.
Compare America's lowest.
These cars are pieces of shit, though.
They were cheap
But they
though.
were back
People
then.
would okay, see that? I got one of those.
No, that's cool. But that squares looking should look like the front of a lunchbox. That looks crazy.
That's
Oh,
what's
wow.
her face from Spaceballs.
Yep. The Druid Princess.
Yeah.
He's a gourmet. He's not.
I know that
Oh
dude
my
too.
God, John
John
Cusack.
Yeah.
Is this?
These two are a sure thing.
she always plays a bitch.
Yeah.
That
Oh
was a
shit.
great movie. Oh my God.
Starts Friday at a theater
We're
near you.
standing there with the boombox.
John
Oh,
Cusack.
That was a good movie. I like that movie. Kiss my ass if you don't.
Capri Sun.
100% natural, delicious bowl of real
Kid's fat. He's drinking a lot of sugar.
no extra water added.
Okay.
Oh, no extra water. That's too bad. Water's actually good for you.
You know?
100% fruit juice. Juicy juice from Libby's.
100%
Because-
fake fruit juice.
Oh yeah.
Now in new
Yep.
kid size.
100% melted down candy.
Melted down candy with a ton of sugar.
Yes.
Hey, John. John's back.
That means millions.
Oh yeah. Let's get
Hi,
it.
John.
Lots of fingerprints. But keeping it looking
And what's up to Boxing Junkie?
with easy living from Sears.
Where is he? Where is he?
Beautiful and durable.
Shit, I'm trying to get him up.
Bestseller
Give me a second, Jan. Give me a second.
for great American.
You're oh no no. What did you do?
There we go. Yes, welcome,
This is
John.
this is a callback to Messy Marvin.
Here I am.
Oh wow, remember this?
Oh my God, look at the haircut.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the
Brother-in-law. Wow.
beret.
Oh my God, McGruder-in-law. I remember that.
These are the boxing junkie.
Yeah.
Everybody who's on the check-in.
Cheese makes anything better.
Oh yeah, definitely. And if you notice the quality of these commercials, you see how they took their time to make this. Like, you know, you don't get this detail anymore. They let all the HD technology, you know, take you there. But the way they, you know, the cameramen that actually, you know, went into the food and give you the angles of, you know, look at that, the cheese stretching, and it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it was, you know, back then though, it was trying to be creative.
Yeah, look at this car commercial.
I'll be back.
Is that is not a Honda?
Honda Civic CRX.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Civic.
Yeah, my husband had the CRX when he was at the Naval Academy, and the Honda CVZ, which is the old. They're not making it anymore. It was the old hybrid. We've had that since 1911. It looks like the same goddamn.
Wow.
And it is a blast to drive, even though it scares the shit out of me when we're going down the highway and we're surrounded by semis and no one can see us, you know, because we're that big.
Oh wow. Remember this jingle?
Dude, look at that feathered hair.
Yeah.
I the feather.
Oh shit!
Nancy.
Nancy Reagan.
The health of our next generation is at stake.
Remember this? Say no
This
to.
young victim needs the kind of love and concern that only comes from the family and the neighborhood. Join me by getting involved in one of the 4,000 groups of volunteers who are dealing with
That was
this
a
problem.
long time ago. Holy crap!
Together, we can win.
This was the crack era.
School-age drug abuse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Public service
Yeah,
message
she was.
by Kiwanis International.
No, she got mocked, but she was right.
Star Trek II.
Oh wow!
We're watching the
CBC
Rapid
Sunday night
Comeback,
movie.
John.
Wow!
Come on!
And
Oh.
BBC Newsbreak, brought to you by Timex Watches.
I want to
Now
see
from
this.
Washington, Tom Jarrow.
Holy shit!
After dropping from view, apparently for poor health, Soviet leader Konstantin Chernenko surprised everyone by voting in today's parliamentary elections.
Wow!
His
Remember when
first
this
public
happened?
appearance in more than 8
Yep.
weeks.
Yep.
He looked
He's
tired
being
and
held up there too.
But look at the newsroom. Everybody's on typewriters, there's phones everywhere. You know.
Yeah.
Acceptance of Israel's right to exist. The nation's governors
Yup,
went to
boxing
the White
junkie.
House
The
for
cars
dinner
did run
tonight.
Yeah,
forever.
In
yeah.
Washington,
My
telling
husband
the
loved that
president
car.
they oppose cuts in federal aid to the states. and
Hello,
to
Mr.
farmers.
President.
1,000 angry
Love
farmers
you.
rallied in South Dakota before taking off for Washington to demonstrate against Reagan farm policy. After 9 days,
Wow.
U.S. customs agents are easing searches along the U.S.-Mexican border. But they will continue looking for information about kidnapped drug enforcement agent Enrique Camarena.
Wow.
Today, U.S. Drug Enforcement Administrator Francis Mullen accused Mexico of helping a drug figure suspected in the kidnapping to escape.
Shit.
You know what? If they did that now,
those
holy
traffickers
shit!
involved in the
Look
kidnapping.
at the dichotomy.
In an aircraft
Oh, yeah.
We
leaving
can't say that
Guadalajara
anymore.
on Saturday night.
Nope, we can't.
He was stopped.
This was the show that Sunday mornings when it came on, you knew the cartoons were fucking over.
Yep.
We now learn that
Hell yeah! It's like, okay, time to go outside and play.
DFS.
Time to kick some mud.
Federal security. So we have the police protecting on one
God,
hand.
look at the part.
Letting this.
Look at the part in this guy's.
That is a bad hairpiece.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap.
Timex. Wow. Look at that fucking face on that watch. Old school, simple, but still beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or later on the weekend report.
Close.
Bye, Tom. We miss you, man.
A future minute.
A real newsman.
Pacific Bell. Oh, look at this Illuminati fucking.
And the future is happening right now, all around us.
Instantly.
You don't bother to look at the
Right,
clues.
though.
And this is 85. Listen to what he's saying.
In communications, in our homes, we already have call forwarding, three-way calling, but of course we take them for granted. In the very near future, we'll be able to deposit our checks, control the home environment, have access to a huge store of knowledge. All right.
He said this in 85, guys. That's scary.
Right through our phone lines. And we're going to take that for granted too. But something else is happening. All this technology will give us more freedom.
I'm C. Everett too.
Over what we do with our lives. A chance to develop into something more than we are now. That's
I'm Skynet.
Santa
I'm
Claus.
Skynet.
Yeah, he's the guy in the second Matrix movie, the Matrix itself, the architect.
Yeah, the architect.
Yeah.
I'm the architect. Use Pacific Bell,
42nd Street's
motherfucker.
grand opening and gala cast party at 11.
And
Now
now,
we continue.
with the Wrath of Khan.
Wrath of Khan.
This is the fifth dozen commercial break in our 5-hour movie.
And now, back to the variety show. Oh, wow.
Seeing another fish.
McDonald, I've been seeing
Daryl Hannah.
Talk about it?
It's tender, golden, very warm.
Looks like Daryl Hannah.
Yo, this shit is full of perversion. Did you listen? I'm gonna bring this commercial back, guys. Listen to every word on here. Listen to this.
I've been seeing another fish.
Can we talk about it?
It's tender, golden, very warm.
Go on.
Never let it be said suggestiveness in advertising was never a thing.
Never.
Make sure to show the mayonnaise being slathered or the tartar sauce.
In between buns.
There's a name known around the world.
Oh, remember when Visa used to look like that?
Yeah.
It's
Yup.
Chemise?
Wow, look at that fucking Pat Benatar cut. Look at that.
Why
Yeah.
we're here?
It's used more than any other.
You know, I thought Frenchmen were
Wow,
short.
look at that blowout.
Travel, shopping, entertaining.
We don't take this fucking card.
Much.
speak for yourself.
Look at them yellow teeth. Holy shit.
She looked like a skull.
It's all you need.
Them teeth were urine yellow.
How much wood have you chucked
When
today?
Elliot took over as manager, the Southport office was considered exceptional, exceptionally sloppy and unproductive.
You see? You see this commercial? I like this. They had a black man sitting with, you know, with white corporate. There was no racism in the commercials then. You know what I mean? No agendas. Look at this.
There wasn't. He earned his way in.
Yup.
Look at that. Like a forced situation in the commercial either.
Oh, look at this bad boy.
My car.
Oh,
I have one of these.
Oh,
wanted one.
I wanted one when I was a teenager.
Some people want
Well, either of y'all can come get mine.
yeah, Steph, those are pretty. Those are pretty.
That's what mine looks like. That black one, the GT.
I told my dad. And I
Mine's
think he wanted
gold.
to give me one, but he never did. I'm kind of glad he didn't.
He's a real
Oh no!
Oh yeah,
He had hair.
Bruce.
Grown men cry.
When he had hair.
If you're my height, I'm 6'1", so is Craig. You can't fit in a Fiero very well. Sybil. Her daughter Clementine looks exactly like her. Now, yeah, that looks like Clementine looks now.
Next Sunday at 9/8 Central.
Now, Twix is bigger. Fit it in, please.
Twix is bigger.
They're making cookies and cream Twix now.
More cookies.
The Twix commercials were the reason why I started disassembling every damn Twix I ever ate.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah, that's why you do that.
Like I want to see that cookie with the goddamn holes in it. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
Shit.
Hell
I
yeah.
do that.
What was that stuff?
I do that. I put them in the freezer so I can break them.
And the chocolate comes right off the cookie.
Yep.
Right. I'll get them before you get back on the truck.
Ever get the feeling when you buy something that once you get
What's
it
this?
home, you're out on your own? Well, it's a lot different with GE.
Oh,
GE
wow.
have an access center that
Wow, look at that computer, man.
Look at the computer. Holy shit. That's a nice house.
you may be able to get a new kitchen
Yeah.
practically overnight.
It was a nice
Get
house.
out
Right.
of my house. Right now.
The life.
Oh, I've got an awful cold. If I take Cobtrex,
I was gonna say Comtrex or Contact. Which is it gonna be?
Yeah.
that's all, nothing else.
He needs to comb his
Do I still
goddamn hair.
Comtrex, that's all, nothing else. None of these can do what Comtrex multi-symptom cold reliever does.
But the Contact commercials were fun, where they poured all the shit out of the pill.
Yeah.
Nose, aches and coughs.
He said, this is the shit that's fucking up your kidneys.
Comtrex.
Dude
that's
looks
all.
like Henry Winkler.
These great European exotic sports
Oh,
cars have one thing in
Lotus, Ferrari, Porsche.
What are they gonna compare it to? What piece of shit car are they?
I know, right? It's always a tin box.
I'm sorry that the 80s Corvette did not compare to European cars.
No.
The 90s
Not a
Corvette.
Ferrari. Definitely not
My
that Ferrari.
first boyfriend had one though,
superior performance. That's what it takes.
and Bodie was hot. Let me tell
Oh, I
you.
have a weakness for how the 80s Corvette looked. I'm just saying it was not a performer.
No, I have a weakness for how Bodie looked. I don't give a shit about the guy.
Children are starving. A terrible famine caused by.
God, I remember seeing these commercials every damn day.
Oh, yeah.
Valley Struthers on them too.
Yeah, yeah. He ate all the fucking incoming. Let me stop.
Hey, South Park said it first, so Jay's not doing anything controversial.
No, it's not. It's not.
She was what, Jabba the Hutt on South Park?
Yeah.
Cool Jedi.
Puta.
How did Gloria Steinem go from being a Playboy bunny to being a leader in the women's movement? This is
I don't
what
know.
happened in my morning. She'll tell us all.
Because she's a
Behind
cunt.
the scenes with all my children, plus Jacqueline Smith.
She
Monday on Good
couldn't
Morning
find a
America.
man that would actually stay with her because she fucked herself up.
Did her tuna box reek?
Yes, probably.
World News this morning. Before Good Morning America tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
This is Cheryl Jennings in the Channel
Oh my
7 News.
God! Look at that hair.
Stars of Star Trek tell us
Oh,
about
shit.
the
Look
war.
at that meme.
Oh my
The
God,
adventure on the
Larry, I
final
love you.
frontier. Drug wars south of the border lead to charges of government corruption and helping the kingpins.
Welcome,
escape
guys.
from
Welcome.
Some things don't change, do
Welcome
they?
to our
Liquid
world
junk food,
right
tomato chips,
now.
all that and more.
Definitely.
Oh,
Everybody.
God.
Everybody,
Nothing has changed.
nothing. Everybody subscribe, man. Subscribe to Steph's Cantina. Subscribe to Mazerist, the Star Wars
Yay,
Dad.
green skunk beer.
We're just bringing you the variety show. We're going over some 80s commercials.
Donahue's going to Channel 7.
Donahue on Channel
Yeah.
7 starting Monday at 3.
Holy shit.
It's funny how as a kid I knew who he was, but I had no idea what he was all about. Bill Donahue.
Yeah.
Big liberal ass wipe.
I had no idea. You know, I knew who he was, but I had no idea what he stood for.
Oh, I did.
Andy's Candies.
Dude, I love
These are the best.
I can eat a whole box of this.
Yeah.
I can eat that whole box right there. With just a glass of water, because, you know, it gets a bit
They
sweet.
make the best truffles.
Yeah.
The new tax proposals this week. Foul-ups, bleeps, and blunders. Brought to you by pH Balanced Secret.
pH balanced for a woman.
Roll them on your balls, gentlemen.
Presenting the tap-in gas range.
Oh, wow. Look at this appliance.
Tapping? I don't remember those.
Cherry pies
Yeah,
always
it
look
looks
good.
just like that.
Bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit is right.
It's one of those old gas ovens where you light it and the oven's like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. The oven that cleans itself.
Dude, I've got an oven that cleans itself.
Love to cook, but hate to clean.
I don't believe
Yeah.
in those things.
America's
Because
best
where the fuck
energy
does the
bank.
dirt go? You still have to clean it, because if there's a
Yeah,
pan.
you do have to clean it.
Yeah.
You do.
Dad, I'm almost ready.
Ready?
You have to, you know.
But Dad, all the women are wearing them like.
Oh, wow. Remember this actor
You're
here?
a kid.
Is that Mr. What's his face from
Huge mind is strong.
WKRP?
Yes, it is.
It is.
Secrets made for women's perspiration. See?
Look at her hair.
God is my witness. I thought turkeys could fly.
A woman's perspiration.
Someone asked her if she likes Madonna.
And pH Balanced Secret actually works with a woman's chemistry to help keep her dry.
Sounds strong.
Yep.
What was that guy's name?
Sorry, it's just
But
for me.
Mr. Blah blah blah.
Woman.
La 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 la. That's okay, Jennifer.
Strong enough for men, but
I
pH
love that
balanced.
guy. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
It's sunshine in my day. Tried new citrus hill select. What a wonderful effect.
Sugar and orange flavor.
Oh, remember those? You have to make them with water and shit?
Concentrate.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, oh, my goodness.
They still have those. You got there's not like a huge aisle for them, but they're still there.
You're so select. We choose only the best oranges, and then the best part of the orange, the heart, for an eye-popping, mouth-tingling taste.
More like
It does look good, though, man.
5% orange, 90% sugar and water.
Yep.
The other day I was watching this old 80s biscuit commercial. It said available in your refrigerated dough section. I'm like, that really gets the mouth watering, doesn't it?
There you go.
Damn.
Oh, Morgan Fairchild.
Yeah.
I don't get no respect.
No one wants to see that, Rodney.
Fucking
No one
moonlighting.
wants to see that.
Moonlighting. Holy shit.
I remember that.
Liquid Tide cleans some of your toughest stains better than any other liquid.
Who says Liquid Tide to clean the shit stains out of your drawers?
And in 30 years, your kids will eat this shit.
Yeah.
Tide Pods in the future.
Liquid Tide is better.
Your
And if it
grandkids
was
will.
Tide that I've just
Look at
seen
those
to
earrings.
get it out, I would not have
Look at those
believed it.
earrings.
I would use Liquid Tide.
You can say new Liquid Tide cleans better because you can see it cleans
That's
better.
fucked up. They just
See
showed
for
you the
yourself.
demographics of all the fucking housewives in America. Check it out. Watch.
Liquid Tide is better. And if it weren't for the Liquid
That's
Tide
fucked
that I've
up.
just
Check it out,
seen
guys.
To get it out, I would not have believed it. I would use Liquid Tide.
And so would a lot of bitches. You saw that around the whole world.
Because you can see it cleans better. See for yourself.
Advertisers were looking to
place will be jumping. People will stuff themselves.
demographic. There wasn't really any political agenda or forced agenda behind it.
Pepto. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Pepto pills.
Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, that's my stuff right there, the liquid.
Damn
right. Yeah, it is.
Pepto-Bismol tablets. When you need relief, don't forget portable Pepto tablets. Now, who says you
You
can't
wouldn't
take
shove a
a
hump down your throat. You wouldn't have to worry about it.
Holy shit.
Castle and McCormick. She took a business based on sex. And unlocked every
Gee,
man's
Kirstie Alley and sex. Who would have thought that would sell?
Back then? Back then.
Yeah, she was hot as hell back then, man.
Oh, Rickles.
I remember this show. This was a competitor show to TV's Bloopers and Practical Jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They said the name of the show a while ago. I can't remember what it is.
How did Gloria Steinem go from being a Playboy bunny to being a leader in the women's movement?
She fucked everybody up top.
Also, we'll go behind the scenes.
She did.
Plus Jacqueline Smith Monday on Good Morning.
Jacqueline Smith.
Wednesday,
That, you know, that was my girl.
then
My girl.
Yeah. Most beautiful woman in the world, I thought, man.
Oh.
I remember that. Oh.
and Drive. A public service message from ABC.
Yeah, you don't see that shit no more.
No, you don't.
Tuesday. I'm going in. Cop killers are begging for trouble.
This is Red 5. I'm going in.
River and Slut, right?
McCormick and Hash. The Recruiter Law.
Magruder and Loud. I'm gonna. Oh my God.
McLeod.
Oh, it's the hair again. It's the hair again.
Across the border, as American officials say Mexican authorities have helped drug kingpins escape.
This people forget.
These are the same headlines today.
They are.
The cooling of the
Holy
El Niño
shit.
brings back the salmon to California waters in huge numbers. And the stars
Wow.
of Star Trek.
Yeah, one whole salmon. That looks like a surge, all right.
Dr. Cheryl Jennings, Ben Johnson with the weather, Martin White on sports. Next on Channel 7 News tonight.
I couldn't help but make fun of the local news. It just,
Dude, the guy just farted.
the local news folks, they tried so hard, but most of the time they just had it coming.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Trinitron.
I was like, is this Guitar Hero?
In the 80s, right?
And out. Sony introduces Trinitron XBR.
I had one of those.
Could never be made.
Yep. I had one of those.
Foot operated model.
Yeah. And then what was funny on the side of that, on the panel when you saw it, it had the volume control and everything, and it had a holster where you put your remote on. It was fucking cool.
No one can show you the face of Europe like TWA. Leading
So-
the way year
TWA.
So did someone tell that woman that
$3.95 to Rome.
whoever dressed her needs to be shot?
UA.
Smart new car buyers.
Piece
are
of
in
shit. Look at that.
Jeez Louise.
Aren't enough Accords to go around. If you
As much as I
What
love
kind of
the
car
80s,
people would rob a bank with in the 90s?
Yeah.
really care, the Honda
as much as I love the 80s, look at that.
dealers with hundreds of new Honda.
Really, guys? Really? This is our
It was better than the bus.
Yeah.
to car culture.
That's all I can really say for it.
What's a Honda? So fuck it. I'm embarrassed by the American car.
Winning team Tuesday.
My dad's
Volvo.
Holy
if it
shit.
had.
It'll hold
My dad drove
groceries.
station wagons everywhere.
A 6-foot sofa, or 8 very large dogs. But best of all,
Brr.
Volvo is designed to be so strong.
Best of all, you can fuck behind it in in your nearest drive-in.
The new 700
Look at
series
that shit.
Volvo, one of the world's great cars, regardless.
That shit is, yeah, because the body was steel. That's why.
Yeah.
Have you been told no? Sorry, lady. No space. Too many times.
Show them your tits. No, I was playing.
No exchanges.
No credit cards.
$20.
Enough no's in your life.
Gas station that didn't accept credit cards. That was definitely the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
A yes to cash discounts. That means yes to double savings. Chevron says yes to credit cards, and there's a yes for service, too. There's one yes after another at Chevron.
That was when they first started reeling us in slowly into the fucking debt society.
When I was a kid growing up in Texas, it was Golf. Golf became Chevron eventually.
Yeah.
We had Texaco.
We had Texaco too.
Yeah, we had Shell. Remember Shell?
We had Shell too. Still have
We had
Shell.
one.
Or
We had a
we had Shell when I moved away.
And
Hello.
fucking and
Hello,
Mary-
Eric. Doke.
Whoever thought we'd go this far?
We had a speedway.
Somebody new in the chat. I'm just saying hello to him.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome. Eric Doak, what's going on, brother? It's 80s nostalgia. We're going through 80s commercials. Wow, there's a lot of redheaded kids there. Look at that shit.
Okay, this is disturbing.
Within the American Express cards, you can go to Ireland and hit on underage kids.
Yeah, right? You could be the Pied Piper. They can pay up.
So, enjoying the
And
chocolate?
I'm sorry, no kid that age in the 80s gave a shit about a flute.
Right?
No, we didn't.
Next week. By now, John, I know. You need it today. Hold on.
Using AT&T International Long Distance Service, Facsimile lets you send.
Remember that shit? Long distance, man.
Internet
Long
just only charge you $1,000 for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if only it were that easy to send.
Oh, he's going to take a shit. He ate the whole box of chocolates. Oh, my
When
God.
you rent one way from most car rental companies, there are strings that
Cutlass.
like the drop-off charge at the end of the line.
Dude, look at that car. You can put 5 bodies in the back end of that thing.
Hell yeah.
Cutlass Supreme.
Because we have a whole fleet of cars available.
I want one.
And they're just $10 a day more.
Like
My
brand new.
parents had a Buick Regal of the same year. It's same car.
I had a Monte Carlo 1985, and it was black with a beige rag top with a beige pinstripe.
Okay, I had one of these. It
Oh,
was
don't-
badass. I had a Nissan 300ZX, and yes, it was badass.
Yeah, that shit was fat. Look at that shit.
280Z is kind of an American icon, even though it's not an American car.
Yeah.
A Z will get inside of you.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
Look at that
they
jingle.
were kicking our asses.
Great American Railroad.
Beautiful.
Cut coast-to-coast travel from 5 months.
Yo, I'm telling you, man.
That's the same train from Back to the Future 3.
I'm telling you, man. The
It's
camera
probably
work.
the same-
Spirit and energy.
I'm sorry, Steph. Go ahead. What?
Mid-sized companies whose
It's
new
probably the same
ideas,
train
new
from
jobs, new technology
Last
continue
Crusade.
to build America.
Yeah.
I can tell you it's also the same train from Petticoat Junction.
Covering these emerging growth companies.
My man Ross Clot 222, welcome. Thank you.
First Jersey
Ross Clot 222, welcome, my brothers. Welcome, everybody. My man Eric Doak, the Mass Marauder, welcome. We're going through the 80s nostalgia commercials. We're ripping them apart. Earlier, if you rewind it, oh man, Arnold Schwarzenegger was hucklebucking for Korea.
I laughed so
That
hard.
Blue Moon?
Holy shit! Was that John Johnson?
Blue Moon.
The
Blue
beer?
Moon,
Is that what that is?
Yup.
Blue Nun.
Holy shit!
To keep the cost of your new car down,
Yup.
you
Blue
might
Nun.
think of something like the automatic transmission.
Blue Nun, the wine.
Dude,
The
get
beer.
glasses and you might be able to drive that car.
We can give you the automatic transmission, no charge, when you buy Plymouth Horizon with the special option package.
7,000. Damn, cars were cheap back then.
When you can get the
Yeah.
automatic at no charge.
Cars were cheap back then. That car was only $7,000.
See the Bay Area
Inflation.
from the dealer in your neighborhood.
Pour on the power, go for the glory.
Flojo.
This is the story of what you're made of. Beef gives strength.
Beef. That's right. Eat your meat.
Won't make you strong, but beef does provide
Beef.
protein, iron, and B vitamins.
That's right.
With plenty of exercise, it
I love this commercial.
Red meat. Yeah.
Vegans. I dare a vegan watch this commercial. Sponsored by California Beef. Yo, I dare a vegan right now. I mean, half of California are vegans now. So
the radar range up, and so you should the camera.
No, dear.
look at that ugly ass sweater. Holy shit.
I'd love to see you get.
Look at her ugly ass sweater.
Dude, it starts right here. She's already belittling you, man. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Look at that flannel. That's a flannel.
It's playing on my dad.
From Amana.
The enemy. No name so cold.
That looks like a Volvo.
Okay, Darth Vader.
Import cars performance.
Yeah, that is holy shit.
Yeah.
Vector.
Vector tire.
So finely engineered.
Okay, James.
Cross tread not only delivers the sure-footed handling your car was designed for, It does so with a superior ride. The Goodyear Vector.
Oh, no.
It performs like no other
Luke,
tire in the world.
I'm
you
waiting
don't
to hear the
know
typewriter
what
thing.
happened. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Oh my God.
No.
Floppy disk. Floppy disk.
Holy shit.
Holy crap.
Floppy.
Abe. That
I
is
still
old
have some
school.
something.
AT&T. We can help your business in ways you've never thought of.
There's a name welcome at millions of stores.
Will that be cash or charge, ma'am?
Visa.
It's used more than any other for shopping, travel, entertainment, and cash.
Think you ever like this?
I'm sure he would, honey, but
Few things are more helpful than Visa.
why don't we put it on my card?
Why don't we put it on my card,
All
sweetheart?
you need.
Social programs or subway vigilantes. Richard Threlkeld looks for the answer to
Oh my
crime.
God, Richard Threlkeld.
Sunday on ABC's World News Tonight.
I remember him.
Yep.
That was when news was actually tolerable. Kay, stop it.
Disability.
Right now.
Canon
Right now.
The A1 with 5
God damn
automatic
it.
exposure modes plus manual.
Oh shit, I thought I saw a horn on one of them.
Flow.
Well,
Control depth of field. To add light automatically.
I gotta tell you, when they're behaving like that,
Canon A1. Born to lead.
get back in your stall. Talk to me later.
Good days go by.
Oh, wow.
Your work never seems to end.
Whirlpool cooking products are
You
designed
just put the egg on the stove.
easier with cooktops that clean up in short order. Ovens that
That lovely electric piece of shit stove.
Oh my Lord.
Wow.
No, corny.
Those are perfect.
Man.
You see the fucking eggs? Those are perfect ass eggs.
They're rubber.
They're rubber eggs, man.
Yeah.
They're not real. I'll tell you about one of the eggs I ate today. I only ate a little bit.
American prisoner of war.
You break into it and clear.
Who is that guy? I remember him.
Oh God, I can't remember his name.
Went undercover
Shit,
Let me watch.
and unlocked
he
it.
was a big dude too.
Dude.
Some cleavage, huh?
I don't like you this way. A bunny's tail at 9, 8
I
cents.
don't like you this way. You're just gay. Just gay, dude.
Well, you know, he's working for Hugh Hefner now. What do you think was going to happen?
8mm
Look at that fucking camcorder.
Bad hairpiece.
Small one, man. That's a small one.
Was that
And you-
that guy's last name was Hartman?
Power zoom lens is perfect.
Maze, that guy's last name was
The
Hartman.
autofocus captures
Oh, okay.
and a
Something
full
Hartman.
lets me shoot beautiful love stories.
Richard Hartman,
Richard. Okay.
I think.
Man, that was a blast from the past, man. A little later, we're gonna get into the toy nostalgia before we close out and shit. But you know, we're just gonna talk now, man. We're gonna hit some. Welcome everybody, Jonathan Garcia. Welcome Ross Clot 222, Eric Doak, of course, the boxing junkie JR. Welcome the Red Glove Militant, and of course Mala Kalel. My brothers, welcome guys, welcome man. Definitely, man. We're here at the Variety Talk, man, and we're just going through 80s nostalgia. We're about to just hit some.
I have a single commercial request when you get a minute, Jay.
Yeah, sure. And we're just gonna talk, take it through some nostalgia. But right now, we're just gonna hit some topics and shit. Go ahead, Maze. I'm sorry.
1979 Taco Bell ad. Just search that on YouTube.
Okay, cool.
Miller High Life Christmas ad. That was it, not Michelob. Miller High Life. Sorry.
1979 Taco Bell commercial.
Taco Bell ad.
89.
Now, there is something I am looking for. If anybody finds it, grab it for me, send it to me, and I will give you the money for it. But I am looking for the G1. It's to complete my collection now. I've got every triple changer there is, but I broadside.
Broadside, nice, man. Damn.
Never had broadside.
I remember that name too.
Broadside, he was the carrier that turned into the jet.
Broadside. That's awesome. That's an awesome name.
They
All right.
make that up?
What's that?
Did they make it?
Yeah.
Okay. As a little kid, this is the Taco Bell I remember.
Okay, here we go.
Taco Bell.
Request of Maze. Here we go. Let me bring up the volume nice and healthy. All right, here we go.
Damn it.
Taco Bell, can you feel your taste buds tingle? Taco Bell, watch us make you a
Those black
Wow.
olives, man. Those black olives.
Wow.
No, they don't make it like that anymore.
Yes, it's there. And the stuttering choir, Taco Bell.
Wow.
This guy.
That's nostalgia. Holy shit. Taco
And
Bell.
when they wrapped all their tacos in those yellow wrappers.
Yeah.
Well, hell, remember when McDonald's, all your burgers would come in the styrofoam?
Yeah.
I mean,
The McDLT came in the styrofoam.
Yeah, the McDLT, man. That was the shit. The McDLT was the shit.
you'd keep your cold stuff cold and your hot stuff hot, and then you put it together.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that shit, man. Oh man, the McDLT. Bring it back. Bring it back. I mean, the McRib is awesome.
I hate the McRib.
Oh, I love the McRib.
Dawn loves it. I hate it.
We got pickles and onions with the barbecue sauce, and when you bite into it, it just squirts out the back and shit. You gotta
I'll
pick
eat
it
a
up with the bread.
But Sam Kinison on his very final show, he made fun of that sandwich. He was like, somebody in marketing at McDonald's was just like, yeah, let's see if they'll eat shit on bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming up in a little bit, we're gonna go through the toy ads like you guys want to. Of course, that's what everybody's here for, the nostalgia coming from the toy ads. We'll get there. But we're gonna talk some topics and shit, man. Steph, let me ask you a question. Did you finally get to see the Joker?
I've seen it twice now.
Did you like it?
Let's put it this way. I think it's probably the second or third top movie of this year. I'm going to see 1917 this week, and I think that'll probably beat it. And the reason why is because we've talked about that before. You know why I think that. I think Joaquin Phoenix was great, but I'm going to say this. I compare him to Heath Ledger.
Right.
Ledger still is the Joker.
Right.
Because there's a time when a villain doesn't need context.
Right.
And there are villains that do. We talk about Star Wars, Darth Nihilus. Did he need context? You know what I'm saying? Did Darth Maul need context? Why was he such an asshole? I mean, think about it. Heath Ledger's Joker, he came up with several different versions of his why he became such an asshole. And what was true? Probably none of them. We don't know. That's the point. That's how great that character was. Joaquin builds this character who's already mentally ill, who's been abused by a mentally ill mother, lied to his whole life. He goes through all these steps and finally just cracks.
Oh, I love the scene though. The one scene where you're watching and you just see him break, where he goes from being just a clown to where he breaks, to that transition.
He was great, but to me that's not the Joker. You know what I'm saying? When Heath Ledger says to Harvey, "I'm just dog chasing cars. I don't know why I do it." And that's the thing. Watching Joaquin do it, it's like a really, really visceral, sad step, like watching maybe what Anakin Skywalker went through.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. Like
No.
okay. If you really want to get the caliber of this acting, man, that Joaquin did in this, look at that final beautiful piece right when he shot fucking Robert De Niro on the head. That reaction, that after he shot him, he just said and he looked at him, and then he like fixed himself and put himself and composed himself. You seen the transition from being a sucker to being picked on to feeling sorry for himself to understanding that what he just did, he can't go back. He could never go back. He's past his limit, and he just accepted it.
Yeah,
Like it was so. Oh man, that caliber acting was crazy.
See, I'm looking
But
at
the thing is, you could see it on his face too. All facial expressions when when he was standing over Robert De Niro, and that he just.
Yeah.
I mean, it was scary.
Yeah.
Watching that though, God, I lost my point. Shit. That was really profound too. God damn it. Okay, go. I'll probably think about it when I wake up at 3 a.m. tonight. I mean, I'm not saying it was bad. I think it was great.
Right.
I think he gave the best acting performance of the year. But what I'm saying is that when I look at the Joker, I know what the point was.
There we go.
When Thomas Wayne and his wife get shot, it wasn't him. So how do we know he's really the Joker? Think about that one. Because the Joker was supposed to have killed Bruce Wayne's parents, but it wasn't him, we think. Okay.
Right.
And that's the thing in me going, are they changing everything? And I'm not married enough to the DCEU going, they can't do it, blah, blah, blah. Like I am to Star Wars, because Star Wars is different. You were talking about something. DC and Marvel aren't culturally significant the way Star Wars was.
No.
It never will be. So when you change mythology, you change legacy, just because you can for something that is significant in Star Wars, you're going to piss millions of people off.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and the thing. Okay, I'm sorry.
But when you do it with DC, it's interesting. Because if Joker didn't kill them, somebody else did. Okay, what the hell is going on? And for a minute, I really did think when he was accusing Thomas Wayne being his father, it's like, holy shit, they're brothers.
Right.
And then she lied. Okay. But it's a very. This movie will stay with me for a while, but as far as pure storytelling, as far as pure, and Dark Knight was about, in lots of ways, 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
You see Batman seeing the wreckage of that hospital. That is akin to the firefighters in the wreckage of the World Trade Center.
Right.
And when you look at that, that's very profound. This is very personal, so it's really different. It's a different kind of storytelling.
Yeah, and I was with Batman, there are so many stories where they switched up like his origin and so many multi-universes that they have now. Like okay, let's take Tim Burton's, right? With Jack Nicholson. The Joker's name there was Jack Napier, right? And he was supposedly, got hired to kill, Thomas Wayne. Okay. So in this one here, and also in cartoons and in comic books, that had happened as well. And they kept switching it between a regular hitman and the Joker killing him. The regular hitman and the Joker, so they kept juggling that shit. But we got to give it to them. At least they kept consistent between those two. They didn't add no one else, So
and they added, what they do is they just had some thug do it. Some anti-thug do it.
Right.
And what that is.
Yeah, and another thing with the Joker is that the Joker is he's dangerous. Like he's dangerous. He has bipolar to the 50th power. He's a Sybil to the 90th power. He has many.
Yeah.
The thing is, he's very dangerous, and I think the guy who came close to that maniacal edge was Joaquin Phoenix. To me, Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. I think it was Heath.
Yeah, I mean, to me, Heath Ledger. If you ask me, his performance on the Joker was very good. The only thing that he was missing was that maniacal side where you had to look at him from his human, like hitting the human side, as to having a softness for like 3 or 4 seconds, and then all of a sudden you just see that maniacal wall just come up and destroy the softness, and here's the whole maniac taking over the whole thing,
Think about that very first scene where Joaquin is just laughing.
Yeah.
It's designed to make you uncomfortable. It's designed to make everybody uncomfortable. It makes me wonder, though, like where the SJWs are going to take it next, assuming they already haven't. Like, well, they're making light of people that are like this. They're making light of it.
Yeah.
Well, they were pissed off because I can't remember what they were mad about, but when I looked at the people that he was inspiring, it was them. It was them. I mean, they were the ones, because they're the ones that are setting cars on fire in Portland. It's not us. They're saying, well, white men, blah, blah, blah. It's like, most of you people doing that shit are white men.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what white men are you talking about? Like I said again, it's a different way of looking at the character, and it's a different performance. It's a personal story. When you look at The Dark Knight and you look at Heath Ledger, that where it is, how, and when you're watching it, it didn't matter how he got there. And he lied. He said one thing to what's her face. He said one thing to Batman. He said one thing to Harvey.
Yeah. Yeah.
And something to somebody else. And it didn't matter. I mean, he was lying about it. And when you look at that, I'm not looking at lost soul. I'm looking at something that needs to be put down like a dog. And at the end, what you'll get with Joaquin, if they let it and they do it the right way, you will end up with that.
Right.
You will end up with that.
Right.
But also, though, I'm going to tell you this. There's a difference between being crazy and maniacal and being insane.
Right.
Joaquin was insane. And I think he is literally insane anyway. Heath was crazy and maniacal. And therein lies the evil. Because you suddenly kind of step back and go, he knows exactly what he's saying and doing.
This town needs a new class of criminal.
Mm-hmm.
Better class of criminal.
Yeah.
Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, I was gonna say that. If I think the reason why they didn't want to do that and touch the political message as to the SJWs, that came from the Joker that came from the SJWs who were mad at that the film didn't. The reason why I love this film so much is because just like the other films like Rambo and Bill Burr and Dave Chappelle and Eddie Murphy and everyone that has taken a stance against this shit and Ricky Gervais, it's to the point that you're messing up the art. You're messing up the playing field of how art is really supposed to be expressed in order to get the message, which is, look at my performance. Not, okay, we hate Trump. Look, we're gonna put it here. They've messed up so many franchises. Exactly, and it's not. And I'm just glad that these guys and many more to come are stepping up. I had faith in Joaquin Phoenix until he talked that fucking what's that shit, that climate change shit the other day.
Yeah,
He pissed me off with that.
Now he's in DC with Jane Fonda.
Yeah. The
Can
worst.
we get an Apache attack helicopter to just go and go Soleimani them? By the way, when General Soleimani got killed, it wasn't a Predator drone. That was an Apache attack helicopter. Mason and I talked about that because a drone won't sit there and go burp, burp, boom, boom, boom. That was a helicopter. And you can hear the blades. And it wasn't a Warthog either. That was an Apache attack helicopter.
You could hear helicopter blades, yeah. It's Apache gunship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peace to Mala. What's up, Mala? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Guess what we're gonna do right now, guys? I'm going to put this link in the stream, and I'm going to allow somebody to be very lucky. So this is a first come, first serve. So whoever grabs the stream now in the chat can join us for like 5 minutes, and I'll give you 10. You know, we can hang out with us for a bit, and you can let us know how you feel. You can represent the chat, of course.
This could be a fan's question and answer for the four of us if they want, man.
Yeah, definitely. If anybody has questions for anybody on the panel, of course, I don't have to give you guys any forewarning because we're all adults here. So, and if we're fucking around with us, just let us know. One of us is on Geritol.
Jay, one of these days, I want to watch that Reagan, Ronald Nancy Reagan video somebody spliced together in the 90s.
Yeah.
The one where he's like, Nancy and I have been abusing marijuana.
I gotta look for that. Yeah, I gotta look for that. That's gonna be fucking crazy.
Now, if you do click the link, you will have to set up a StreamYard account. It takes you a minute to do. So we are waiting on the first person to log in, guys.
Yep, first come, first serve.
I'm gonna go get another glass of wine. I'll be right back.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
He'll take you there.
Tauntauns
right here. You can't see him though.
Look at the Tauntauns balls, gentlemen.
I put the camera there. Well, let me do.
I just want to let you guys know today, early on this channel, I had streamed the first 3 episodes of Brosco and his 45. I hope you guys caught it. If you didn't, just go back and catch it. It's all 3 continuous. Hopefully tomorrow, about I would say about 8 p.m. I'll be giving you episodes 4 and 5 live streamed tomorrow. Just to give you guys a little boxing because there's nothing during the week. So, and if it's good and you guys like it and it gets a couple of likes, then I'll just stream the rest of the episodes during the week, building up to a fight. This is.
Well, I do have news on Transformers.
Let us know.
The Optimus Prime solo movie has been canceled, but they have greenlit Bumblebee 2.
Oh, yes. Okay. So he's probably going to be on Bumblebee. You know what they're probably going to do? They're probably going to throw his origin that we're going to give him solo.
Yes, that's what they're going to do. It's going to be an origin story for Optimus Prime in Bumblebee. And we are going to be introduced to more Generation 1 Autobots and Decepticons, but there's a rumor floating that we might get to see some Quintessons.
I wonder if they're going to take it back to Alpha Trion and Prime's original identity, Orion Pax.
I would love that if we would see actual Orion Pax and I would love them to go all the way back and.
I'd love them to go all the way back to Vector Sigma.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If we could go back to how the Matrix actually came to be, that would be awesome.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Welcome Mala to the panel. What's going on, Mala?
Nothing much, mate. Just at home.
All right, welcome, man. Welcome. You're hanging out with the fellas.
New Zealand.
New Zealand. They're
New Zealand. Awesome. Okay, hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Rock and roll.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. So tell us, Mala, your take on the Joker.
Oh, I thought he put in the best performance. I liked Heath Ledger. I thought Heath Ledger was leading the way when he did it.
Right.
He did the best ever performance when he did it. He was really good. But I thought Phoenix just took it to. It was deeper, if you know what I mean. You just watching him just slowly deteriorate. He wasn't a bad guy at the beginning. He was a bit mentally ill, but he wasn't a bad guy. But just watching him slowly deteriorate to the point where he was a degenerate at the end. He was. I mean, in a way, he was evil.
Yeah.
I mean, he just drilled De Niro and didn't even care. And then So I really liked it. I thought he put in the best performance. There was still a human side to him in a way, like with the midget.
Yeah.
I was sitting in the theater. I thought, oh my God, is he going to
the midget's
the
done?
Yeah, the little midget's done. And he let him go.
He kissed him on the head. He kissed him on top of the head and says, "You can go, Stanley."
Yeah.
I like you.
The love he had for his mother. and but his mother just abused him and lied to him over and over and over. And when you see the final breaking point between him and his mother, you know, I
Well,
mean,
that's after he finds out what she did. I mean, he made a fool of himself.
yeah,
You know, and again though, I tell you guys, this is why I hate award season so much, because you can't really compare performances in different movies.
yeah,
If the movies were the same story, the exact same plot, and the actors, then we could talk about it. But when they're not, they're playing the same quasi character. You know what I'm saying? So I always look at it and go, this is a different way of looking at it. And I always tell people, this is why I hate the Academy Awards. This is why I hate the Golden Globes, because you can't compare these performances if they're in two completely different movies. And
right.
The Joker and Dark Knight are different.
Right.
They're completely different. I mean, that is night and day shit. And I think both performances stand up for themselves. They really, really do.
Like I think like the Joker is specifically about the one guy. It's
Right.
just completely focused on him. Whereas with what was his name? Heath Ledger's one, he was part of the film.
Right.
But you still had Batman involved in it, and he wasn't the sole focus.
You know what was great about Dark Knight is that he actually kicked what's his face's ass all over the screen.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who played Batman, who was it? The fuck, I can't remember the name.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. Yeah, he just absolutely. Christian Bale, this big actor. Oh yeah, where are your Oscars?
Yeah, exactly.
And
well, hell, the guy that played Harvey Dent, Two-Face in that, I thought.
Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron Eckhart is a great actor.
Yeah.
Did you guys? Here's one. I don't know, Mala, if you've ever seen this, if you've ever seen Frasier, but the last season of Frasier, he showed up as some Echo savior that was the boyfriend of Frasier's crush, and it was funny as shit. I mean, he's Aaron Eckhart. He's not my cup because I don't like blonde guys like that.
Yeah.
But he's a really kind of good looking guy, a really good actor. He held himself up with Kelsey Grammer, who's no slouch, and was really funny.
God, he's been around a while. If he was doing Fraser.
Oh, it was 2004.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 2004. But it was funny as shit. He crawls up into a pine tree with a raccoon, and Frasier looks at the girl and goes, "I couldn't go there with him."
Yeah, he's one of the few guys that has all three awards. He has an Oscar, he has a Tony, and he has the what's the other one I'm missing? But yeah, he's a triple threat. He can sing, he can dance, he can act.
Yeah.
Oh, Joaquin?
No, Frasier.
Kelsey Grammer. Yeah.
Kelsey Grammer's also majorly pro-life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's a good Catholic boy.
Yeah.
And I love that. I mean, the first year we were in Stafford, the Knights of Columbus actually did the guard duty for the stage at the pro-life rally, the March for Life. And he was there and did a speech, and they all met him. I'm like, I hate all of you. I hate you. I hate you. And my husband's going from 2012, when we moved to Seoul, to the day we left. Frasier was on the TV every day. Why? Because I was so goddamn homesick, I couldn't help it. If I ever meet him, I'll cry. I mean, that show saved my life there because it was so goddamn awful.
It's funny with actors, man. Some of them get heaps of Oscars, and other real talented ones never get one. Like Harrison Ford's never won an Oscar.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp's never won an Oscar.
Yeah.
No, well, it's really funny. Mel Gibson won't because they all hate him.
Yeah.
They tolerate him, but they all hate him. and he's a really goddamn good actor.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Harrison Ford doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, because
He
he already
really
knows.
doesn't.
Yeah.
He has no
He
fucks
doesn't
to
give
give.
a shit. All he's worried about is pay me.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
And he's very professional. He gives a great performance. He does what he does. And I'll tell you, I think the breaking point was go and watch that movie, Mosquito Coast. If you haven't seen it, go do it. You watch that movie, you walk away going, I don't think that was Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Because you walk away going, what the fuck did I just see? It's like the weirdest goddamn movie you've ever seen in your life. He was perfect in it.
Didn't he get nominated for Regarding Henry?
No, he got nominated for Witness.
Oh,
He
okay.
should have been nominated for Regarding Henry too.
He should have, man. That was a freaking great performance, man.
And
I felt so bad.
I think after that, showing his range, he's like, "Fuck all of you. I'm doing this for the money now."
Yeah.
I know he would say that. I know he
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Well,
And the thing for Harris, go.
Mala, you're down in New Zealand. You get a lot of our American movies and broadcasts and everything like that, but is there much production of movies and shows down there that would equal like Hollywood for us?
Peter Jackson started out like he did Meet the Feebles and he did Frighteners, and then he got into the big time with what was it, Lord of the Rings.
Right.
But we do a lot of small productions down here, but the big budget stuff you don't really see.
Right.
Yeah. But we do a lot of work. Like where I live in Wellington and in Miramar, one of the suburbs, that's where Peter Jackson's got Weta Digital and all that space there. So they do a lot of the CGI for the big companies, a lot of the big films. So yeah, that's basically the extent of our film industry, and they've got more stuff getting done up in Auckland. Yeah,
okay.
I'd love to go there.
Yeah, when we make our own films, yeah, it's just the lower budget stuff.
That's including Australia, right?
Oh, we're separate pretty much.
They're very separate.
Australia does their own thing, and yeah, we do ours.
Okay.
Mala, someday I'm going to show up there and we're going to hunt red deer. You guys, it's good red deer hunting there. That is up the mountains, and that, oh my God, I'm just like, dude, that would just be awesome.
Yeah,
and I don't think just getting the deer. I think just being there because it's so beautiful. It really is like Shangri-La.
It's funny. I've been all over the world, but I've never been that far south.
We're the last stop. You know, if you look at a map, man, we're the last stop. It's us in there.
Yeah, you are.
There's nothing.
That's it.
When I go and I arrive, I'm gonna be listening to "I Come from the Land Down Under."
That's
Hell yeah.
It's funny though, as far as like how tourist visas and everything go between Australia and New Zealand. Just about anybody can go visit New Zealand. Australia, though, unless you're spending money, Australia won't let you into the country.
Yeah, we're pretty easy on it. I mean, even like criminal convictions, like Mike Tyson, they wouldn't let into the country because he had his rape conviction. Even though he was high profile, he didn't get special treatment. They just said, no, you can't come.
Yeah.
But if you've got even minor convictions, as long as you've been good for a period of time, they'll tend to let you in. Yeah, it's just if you've got the serious stuff, you know, they won't. But Australia, even Australia, like for New Zealanders, if we want to go over there, I know people that have been stopped at the airport and they've gone over there with their partner. Their partner's moved over, so they've wanted to go too. And they got to the airport and I've just said, sorry, man. And these people have said, hey, look, it was 10 years ago. I've straightened myself out. I just want to move over with my partner. And they're just like, no.
Wow.
And they've had to go back home. So they're pretty tough over there, man, in Australia. Yeah.
Well, I find that fascinating considering all the issues they've got with extremism going on. You know?
Oh, it's insane. I have to say, it is insane. They will let people in. We've got an issue in New Zealand too sometimes with our immigration. We've had people, for an example, we had a Polynesian guy in New Zealand. This made me really angry. He'd been in the country 10 years, right? Never had a job. never learned to speak English. They needed to get an interpreter at court. He raped a woman, abducted her, stripped her naked in the car, beat her up, broke her jaw, raped her, threw her into the gutter, drove off.
Damn.
And then he had been in the country 10 years, never had a job, never learned to speak English. He got to stay in the country because it would be hard on his family if he got kicked out.
Oh, God.
Now you've got, there was another family, I think from the Ukraine, it was somewhere, and it happened to an American family as well. They came here, started a business, but because the immigration wasn't convinced that the business would be long-term viable, they kicked them out.
Wow.
I mean,
Ukrainian.
They weren't on and an American family as well. They weren't on welfare. They started a business, and they booted them. And it's like, and people just scratch their heads like, how do you guys reach your decisions on who you let stay here and who you kick out?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? It literally is white guilt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's insane.
I'm sorry. I don't know how you guys talk about that, Mala, but here in the United States, there's a reason why Donald Trump is president.
Yeah.
We're sick of this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're sick of this shit.
And yeah, I mean, it was like Hillary Clinton. I laughed when I saw Hillary going around after she lost the election saying, "Oh, how did I lose? Oh, it was Facebook. It was the Russian collusion." It was like, no, Hillary, you went to a major voting bloc and basically told them they were scum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The deplorables, man. You're saying you guys are deplorables. You're not with us. We don't need you. We don't care. And these people, and then Trump said, well, I do care. I understand you've lost your jobs. I know you're struggling. So they voted for him. And Hillary's left sitting there like, what an idiot.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Now we've got the strongest economy in the world because of it.
Yeah.
You know? And I want everybody to have that. As an American, it makes us better if you all are doing as well as we are.
Exactly.
Does that
It is better. It's better for it is.
And you know, when I see, oh God, Justin Trudeau, oh my God,
Don't even get me started.
The Canadians I know are crying about this, and it's like, you guys, you voted for this idiot. He's been 3 weeks in El Salvador.
It was like in the UK, the Labour Party just got annihilated.
Yeah.
The guy in charge is an anti-Semite. He's just an absolute racist. He's a terrible guy. And the public just turned around and said, no. You know, they voted him down, man. He just got spanked. It was almost embarrassing.
You know, when you've got a nation, I'm going to say this, Mal, it's going to shock you, that's probably better educated than my nation is, saying you can't be anti-Semite and talk like that, kicking somebody out, that makes perfect sense. We invite anti-Semites into the United States. Ellen Omar, I don't know if you know who she is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know. E.T.
Yeah. She is a representative for a district in like maybe 100 miles away from where I was born and raised, Minneapolis, Minnesota, that is full of Somali immigrants. They're all Muslim. I don't hate Muslims. I have good Muslim friends. We have arguments about things, right? Okay, that's fine, but they're not going to chop my head off. Right. I know that because they know they can't because I shoot them before, whatever. You know, they know the rules. The thing is that we have leftists here who invite these people over here to change the way the country is. It is not because they feel sorry for them. They want them to be poor and hungry when they get here, and they keep them that way. Okay, that's why Ellen Omar is where she is, and she's got to go.
She's an Al Qaeda. I mean, you could see she supports the Islamic militants. You can see it when you see her being interviewed, man. She's not grateful for being in America. She hates the country.
Yeah, and the other one is Rashida Tlaib.
Yep.
Oh God,
the uncle fucker. Fucker.
Isn't she a brother fucker though, too?
Well, no, that's E.T. Ilhan Omar, yeah.
Omar. Tlaib is, I don't know what she is, but she's gotten she's pissed me off really bad lately, and I really think that the FBI needs to look at these people.
Oh yeah, big
Yeah.
time, big time.
Well, I
And
was
they might
talking.
be doing that. They might be doing that. We don't know.
Yeah, I was talking to Jay about the Mexican drug cartels, and it's like the left. If you say you want border security, the left is like, oh, you're a racist. This is an outrage. I said to Jay, these cartels have literally taken over Mexico. The Mexican authorities tried to capture head honcho. They showed up with 50 caliber heavy machine guns. The cartels made the government give him back. They are literally running Mexico. These cartels, they will just flood America with so many drugs and hollow out your society. They'll just destroy it from one end to the other. And if you say, I want a border, everyone's like, oh, you're a racist. Shame on you. It's insane.
Well, you know where the money's coming from, guy. You know where the Democrats' money's coming from. Here's something, you guys, I don't know if you noticed this. The head of the DNC went to Mexico City to have a meeting. There you go. The DNC is in the red by millions. The RNC, the Republican Party, is in the blue by almost $1 billion now.
Yeah.
This is how bad that this is going for the Democrats. They have to do something. They're, and I'll tell you something. When you see Democrats in Hollywood freaking out, in the establishment media, DC, New York, whatever, freaking out, Donald Trump knew every one of those people. He is the only sober one at the drunk party. Do you know how many secrets he knows of those people? Do you know he knows everything about them?
Yeah.
And it's not like, I'm sure he was like having people write down things as they were going through parties, but he has a good memory and he knows exactly who the bad guys are.
Well, see, also, I don't know about New Zealand. Like I said, I've never stepped foot there, but the majority of this country is not like these wackos that you see on the news. You have select places in the country where all these weirdos are. New York City, Southern California,
San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco, definitely. Washington and Portland. Portland's like
shit, Francisco.
Yeah, but the majority of the country is just normal people doing their normal thing every day. But these are the people that cry the loudest and scream the loudest. So
yeah. It's like in Portland, Antifa up in Portland. I've seen them on the news. The police stand there and let them do what they want.
Yeah.
Also, and here more than anywhere else in the world, the media is going to fixate on and focus on each of the opposite sides' worst examples.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that whole thing in what was the city where the KKK gathering was?
Yeah, I remember.
People don't understand how isolated those motherfuckers are. I hate them. I it should go without saying, but they.
I do. I hate them, but I will always defend their right to be able to say whatever they want to say.
Yeah, as long as they're not harming anybody. But
yeah. And here's the deal, though, about that. When you realize that there's like 5 of them, and they're getting amplified because they want to make white people look racist.
Yeah.
Well, that's Oh yeah.
Fuck you, media.
It's like in New Zealand. I'll give it. In New Zealand, we had the mosque massacre, right? And a guy come over from Australia, and he shot about 50 people at the mosque down in Christchurch. And I got so mad because I would turn on the news, and this guy standing there, and it goes 6 o'clock news. He goes, white power, and he's done this whole thing on we've got this white power problem, and it's like, but here's the reality. And we got a small population, 5 million people, 65% white. So you're talking about 3,250,000 white people. There's about across New Zealand, from one end to the other, white power members. You might have 200 or 300 out of over 3 million white people. And you know what I mean? It's just like, get a grip.
Yeah, it's sad. It's I look at it. My thing is in here in the United States, we've got leftists forcing, old memorials to war heroes. They weren't Union, they were Confederate. Who gives a shit? being taken down so they can erase history. That is genocide, by the way. That is part of genocide. Erasing a culture's past is genocide.
Yeah.
By the way, erasing the OT and the PT in Star Wars is genocide.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
It's crazy.
It-
Everybody in the panel, I want you to welcome Red Glove Militant. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what up?
All
What's
right.
up, buddy? I've seen you in a lot of the chats. Glad to have you on, man.
Yeah, that's a guy, man.
Yeah. Well, me and Jay go back a little ways, mostly with the boxing, but I tend to agree with him a lot on a lot of the social and political issues. So I thought I'd chime in for a little bit of time I got this evening.
Where are you from?
Florida, Tampa.
Oh shit! I used to live on the other side of the bay from you, man. I used to live in St. Pete. I'm up in Panama City now, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude,
So
I used
I'm
to
familiar with
live
St. Pete.
I lived in Valrico. My husband was stationed at McDill. He was at SOCOM.
Oh, okay. I'm familiar with all these spots. Like the only spot I'm not familiar with is really Jay Cotto's spot, which is, if I'm not mistaken, Miami.
No, I'm in Melbourne.
Oh, Melbourne. All right.
Yeah.
I'm still not that familiar with that, but
I'm in the sticks and I'm in a sailboat district. I'm like you could say by car 20 minutes away, walking about a half hour.
oh, all right. But I'm sorry. What was the topic you was talking about?
I think Malo was talking about
Allowing people into the country, with criminal records and shit like that.
Yeah.
Now, myself, I don't have a problem with it. Okay, as long as you're not a rapist or a murderer
or a pedophile,
y'all have heard me talk before. People need second chances, and if your crime is over from the time you finish serving your sentence, and it's been like 10 years, you
yeah.
If there's been time, and I'll give a caveat to that. If you're coming from a country like Venezuela, whatever, and they're calling you a felon, you might not actually be a felon.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
There might be political ramifications about that. Just throwing that in there.
Okay.
That's true. That's true. You gotta take into account, like the country, like she just mentioned. Venezuela is known for being very corrupt. So you got to take all that stuff in account. I mean, there's nothing wrong with vetting who's coming into the country. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Like, my understanding is that in Japan, they won't even let you can visit, but they won't let you live there if you're a Muslim. And I was like, what? Japan's a free country.
I'm gonna tell you something. And this is, I've been to Japan. My husband actually, I mean, he's a Marine. He's actually, Mount Fuji. There's a camp that the Marines have exercises on. My Japanese friends, if you're here, I get you. I love you. You want to keep everything the way it is. And I respect that. They are the most racially protective country on the planet.
Oh yeah.
They really, really are. They don't want any shit. Okay. They really,
I know.
really don't.
I know people that taught English over there. They're back in the States now, but they would describe their experience there. Just like one guy, he tried to date this Japanese girl while he was over there.
Yeah.
Very xenophobic.
Yeah, they are. And
you talk about Japan? You talk about Japan here, right, Steph?
Yeah, he tried to date a Japanese girl, and her family wasn't having it.
Bro, let me tell you something. Story of my life, right? A third of it. My daughter, right? I was married to my Japanese ex-wife, right? We were married together for like 2 years, and for 2 years, her father, very fucking racist. I mean, he even told me that he didn't send her to the States to get married to a Puerto Rican. She was supposed to finish school and fight a Japanese man. Mind you, my wife was pregnant, and I married her At the time, you know, I was pretty well off and shit, you know, because I had saved up. So what he did was, because he was a lawyer for Honda over there in Japan. What he did, he used to give her an allowance. He cut her allowance off, and you know, so cutting her allowance off, she wasn't able to finish her last year of college. So what did I do? I went into my bank account, took out the last that I had, sold my insurance policy, paid off her tuition so she can finish, right? And that's my story about that. You know, she left the country. Okay, she left the United States to go back because her father, married to me and all, her father did not accept me because I was Cherokee Indian Puerto Rican. But he loves my daughter though, who's Japanese, Puerto Rican, Cherokee Indian. Can you believe that shit? You know,
Yeah, that's crazy. And I remember you telling that story once before. And
that doesn't, you know, that doesn't shock. It doesn't shock me. I just, you know, after living in Asia, I have actually been, and Koreans are different.
Yeah.
By the way, here's for Mala and Red. Here's the deal: Koreans and Japanese hate each other.
Oh,
They
yeah.
hate each
Yes,
other
they
Oh, yeah.
like Poles and Germans hate each other. It's like keep them away. One goes to the big kids table, the other one goes to the other big kids table. They don't get to talk.
Yeah.
And I've been to a Korean wedding. One of our majors married a Korean girl who she spoke better English than I did. Jesus Christ, I'm like, you know. Okay. And her parents, and we went to a very traditional Korean wedding. And I'm watching that going, her parents, my feelings. And I was telling, because I went with the general's wife, and I looked at Mary and said, they're not happy about this. And she said, you think? And I go, no. and yeah, you know, and Koreans love Americans. There are a lot of Korean women married to American men, a lot of American women married to Korean men, right? But you could just see that little bit of honor thy father and mother, which Koreans are very good at, that Americans are not.
Mm-hmm.
And Westerners are not. And New Zealand, I'm throwing you in the Western thing, okay, because you're white. Not good at that. I could just see that. Daddy saw that 6'3", really actually very good looking guy, and going, my daughter could do better. I'm like, she couldn't do better. She couldn't do better if she was Marilyn Monroe, you know? I mean, seriously.
Well, hell, you haven't even touched on the Philippines yet.
Oh, man.
Oh, God, don't even.
Yeah.
You could even just, like, when I think about racism in this country, like, I go back to my grandmother's wedding. Now, she's an Irish white girl from the South. She married, her last name was Ford. She married a Sicilian Italian first generation immigrant.
Right.
He came over on the boat as a baby. He's very Americanized. He fought in World War II. But I was looking at her wedding pictures one day, and her mother, her father passed some years ago in a construction accident, but her mother was at the wedding, and her mother just always had this frown on her face.
Right.
And I asked her, I said, what was wrong with your mom? Now, I was just a little kid, and she said very matter-of-factly she didn't want me marrying an Italian man.
Okay, let's talk about racism. All right. Now, my wife's boss is the son of the guy that actually owns the insurance company that she works for.
Right.
And it was 2 years ago at their Christmas party. We were at the Christmas party, and I was sitting there talking with someone at the Christmas party, and a black waiter had come out, and the guy that owns the company, not her boss, but the guy that owns the company, he came over and he put his arm over my shoulder. He goes, "Boy, don't you think we should own every last one of them? Shouldn't he be in
Jesus Christ."
What the fuck?
And my mouth just dropped, and I looked at my wife, and I'm like,
we're getting the fuck out of here.
and she didn't know, you know, she had no idea what was said, but
That bothers me. I mean, All right. Back in when my mom and dad were dating, back in 1941, before the war started, when Dad moved to Chicago to be by her, they would go to soda fountains. And I'm gonna say this about 1940s, 30s America. There was a lot of really cool stuff to do. Way more cool stuff now than now. You could actually go out and do shit. You know what I'm saying? Soda fountains, pinball arcades, whatever. I mean, it was awesome. And they were out, and this soda fountain had a no colored sign up. And they walked up to the door. Mom said, "Let's go in." Dad said, "No, we're not going in there." And he pointed to it, and they walked away. My mom also, and this is gonna make you guys laugh, worked for a Venetian blind factory that was actually owned by a guy who used to work for Al Capone, and the guy actually that owned it actually spent time in prison.
Damn.
Right. And very Sicilian. And the boys that owned it, one of the guys was dating my mom, the other guy was dating my aunt. And there was a little Jewish guy named Abe, and they had a bunch of other people working there. But there was, if you look at American history, Mala, Red, go look at American history, you read about the German American boom. The German American boom started in 1930 whatever, and it was following Hitler, and they were like, oh, we're whatever. Very, 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 very that. So this guy is in an elevator beating up their little tiny Jewish guy friend, Abe. Mom and Aunt June, with their giant 1939 40 purses, beat the living shit out of that guy. Beat him into the ground. And that was literally, I mean, this is how I grew up. You don't treat people like that. You don't look at people, what is wrong with you? This is America. You know, so when you hear people saying America's racist, that's bullshit. We're not. We're not. This is why we support Trump, because we're not. We're sick and tired of people saying that about us.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. It's well, in New Zealand, it's the same. I don't know what it's like in America, but in New Zealand, I've noticed it for years. Me and my friends used to joke about it. There's a real hypocrisy in the media. Like, if you're a bunch of white guys and you went out and you beat up someone with brown skin, it's a racist attack. It's an outrage. Everyone's screaming about it, right? If you're white and you're going through town and you get a bunch of brown guys give you the bash, it's reported as an assault, and the poor boys just need jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's just this absolute double standard over it. It's just, and no one wants to admit that it even happens. Like an example was once we had a Muslim had pork sent to him and it was and the media, it was front page news. The media were all over it. People were planning anti-racism protests. We had the race relations conciliator on the job. And the funny thing was, I opened up the newspaper and there was this little column, this little side column article. And it was about a white guy who was attacked by some Polynesians, and they jumped him. They were screaming, "Kill the white fucker," and stomped his head into a footpath. He's got this little column on page 3 of the paper, this little side column and no one said anything. No one gave a damn.
Yeah.
And that's the sort of hypocrisy with race. Like, for me, it's like, if you want to get up on your high horse about racism, you just do it across the board. You have a set of rules that applies to everybody, and you hold everyone to the same account. You know what I mean?
Well,
I agree.
I will be the first one to admit, and Steph, Mays, and Jay and I have talked about this quite a bit for the rest of my life. This will never change. I will always hold a grudge against Muslims. Always. When I first meet them, I will, from all my deployments to the Middle East and seeing what these people have done and how they just disvalued life in general, I have a bad taste in my mouth. Now, individual, I'm talking as a group. I'm not talking about people on a individual level. I'm just talking a mass group. I will always, It's been burnt into me. It
Yep.
has. It's been
Yeah,
burnt.
yeah. I don't blame you on that one, John. I've got a lot of friends. I've been actually told, watch what you say about this or that. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
You guys have a problem. You guys, and it's time for you to go back and go, half the world hates us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a fact. It's a fact. Chinese communists hate you. The Japanese won't have anything to do with you. Koreans, I saw like 5 garbed Islamic men in Seoul while I was there, because Koreans are like, no. It's time to have that moment of, and I love this, an epiphany. We need to change.
Yeah.
We need to have that Protestant moment. And I mean, not to the bad thing, but to the good thing.
Yeah, and that's what I hate. That's what I hate about their when people say, "Oh, there's just a few bad ones," and there's truth in that. But at the same time, if you go after the bad ones, the good ones apparently they turn around and say, "Oh, it's an attack on Islam," and you're driving us to the terrorists.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
You know what I mean?
It's like, I'm not attacking you. That guy right there, he did that. You know what? It's not about you, asshole. It's about them.
Yeah.
It's about, if there are what, a billion Muslims in the world, there are 100 million bad ones. That's 100 million that are really bad.
Yeah.
Right? Or 100,000 that are really bad. There's 100,000 that are too bad because they can cause a lot of havoc. 9/11, Nicole,
If you saw how I had to
Benghazi.
If you saw how I had to train my troops, I had to sit them and make them watch videos of these yahoos beheading people while they're alive. They handcuff them and they cut their damn heads off while they're absolutely alive, and you see them suffering from it. Or show them videos of them locking people in cages and dumping gasoline on them and just setting them on fire just to have a thrill.
Yeah.
So you
animals,
actually,
mate.
Yeah. Well, so you actually watched the ISIS stuff?
Yeah.
I was involved in that crap day in and day out.
Jesus Christ.
It was like, and you notice how me. Oh, go, man, go.
Here's the deal. ISIS is one step above Al Qaeda. Even Osama bin Laden would not have gone that far. I mean, he would have been like, "We do that to an American. They're gonna kill us, all of us."
Yeah.
And 9/11, we killed all of them. And you can't. God damn it! I'm not gonna. Don't apologize for that. Don't fucking apologize for that shit. If you're a Muslim, all right. Here's an example. I'm Catholic. How do you think I feel about the IRA? Not good, right?
Yeah.
Not good. No, I'm a devout Catholic. You think I'm gonna go out and blow up the Queen's yacht? I don't think I'm going to be doing that anytime soon. Why? Because I'm not a goddamn terrorist, and that's not what the church teaches.
That's right.
It's like the left wing media, man. They have a big role to play in it. Do you remember the ambush in Nigeria 2 years ago? The Green Berets. That Jeremiah Johnson, the poor guy with the GoPro on, he got shot and killed. He was on the ground and he was unconscious. He'd been hit once. He was unconscious. You could see he was not moving, and they just stood there machine gunning him. And they were turning him over. They were hitting him with so many bullets, and they just machine gunned. They were toying with him. Now, if an American, the media said nothing. If an American military personnel stood there and did that to an ISIS member when they were wounded on the ground, just machine gunning, the media would be calling for that guy or girl to be charged with murder.
Yeah,
they did that.
The left-wing murder would be on them. These Marines in Afghanistan were pissed on some Taliban who had killed some of their people. They pissed on them. And that was on the news, and everyone was piling onto these Marines like they were the worst guys ever. It's such a bias, man. It makes me so mad.
I gotta say this. My husband is a retired colonel in the Marine Corps, and he was not happy with that. That's not good behavior. They should not have done that. Um, they should not have done that. I understand it, and I get where you're coming from. They should not have done that. Gallagher, that Navy SEAL,
Yeah.
he that is a catch. That is a catch 22. A, I think he was right. B, I think he was wrong. A or C, I think Trump was right to give him go with God, run away, go away. D, I think he shouldn't have. This is a very complicated thing. Because when you're dealing with terrorists, as far as I'm concerned, you catch terrorists, you kill them. They're like pirates. What did we do with pirates 200 years ago? We killed them.
Right.
Well, the big thing now, we finally have a president that has taken the rules of engagement and put them in the power of generals now instead of bureaucracy. Now if someone shoots at you, you have the right to shoot back and eliminate the damn enemy.
Yeah, and what I love about it is a lot of the generals, including Jim Mattis, who I'm really, really profoundly disappointed in, are pissed off about that. I'm sorry, Nancy Pelosi has no right to tell you when you can shoot or not.
Exactly.
And neither does President Trump. And he knows that. If they're not on the ground being shot at, why the fuck are they telling you when you can or cannot?
Yeah.
There's a point, and I get it. Military leadership should always kowtow to political leadership. That's the way it does. But reality has to dictate when that happens.
Yeah.
If it's tactical, and tactical is different.
Yeah.
This is tactical. Strategic is way different.
Right.
Right. And that is, John, we're talking about is tactical.
Yep.
And it's, you can't fuck. It's like, you know what? If I've got a squad of kids and they're being shot at and they can't, no, they're going to shoot back.
Exactly.
They're not going to sit there and take it.
Yeah.
So if you have a problem, call my lawyer. Ask him.
I think the politicians in America at times are guilty of they fight war like it's a popularity contest. They're so worried how it's going to look on TV.
Yep.
Or what if we drop a bomb? How's it going to look?
Yep.
And it hamstrung.
Exactly.
It makes the people in the field so hamstrung. You look at the Russians; they don't care. In Chechnya, when they were fighting in Chechnya, like if you look at America and Afghanistan and Iraq, it was on TV every night, cameras everywhere.
Right.
In Chechnya, you didn't see that on the news every night. The Russians got rid of the media and they just went in there and they just cleaned house.
Yeah, they did.
And they shut those Chechen rebels down because
Right.
they didn't fight a popularity contest. They just beat the crap out of them and forced them to submit, basically. And with the Americans, they're so worried about how it looks, the optics, they can't unleash all combat power and just get it done.
Right.
I'm
Right.
gonna say
Yeah,
this very
problem.
Yeah. Go ahead, Red.
The problem is people here in America are just too worried about the way they feel and the way other people feel. Like kind of going back to like the Muslim thing. You got these people who claim they're like pro LGBTQ and feminists and all this stuff, but yet they're over there like not saying nothing about the Muslim country. They act like if they say something against a Muslim country, that everybody's going to attack them, which there's going to be a bunch of people who do, but they're so worried about their feelings and the people that they support feelings that the logic just goes out the window. So that's the problem we have here in America.
Red's right about that. The thing about it is Putin doesn't care. Putin's right. Putin is right. I'm going to say something very politically incorrect. There's a growth of, I'm going to say this because I'm Catholic and Christian, Christianity going on in Eastern Europe. Russia, Poland are leading the way. And maybe it's time for the U.S. to stop antagonizing and being pissed off at Russia and start saying, hey, you know what? We've got a problem we need to solve. Okay, because Putin would be very, very glad. And oh, by the way, do you think Donald Trump didn't tell him that we were taking out salami? Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah.
He told the Chinese too, and they were like, "Please do it. Thank you. Go with God."
Yeah, we're taking out this asshole in the morning. Just wanted you to know. Just giving you a voicemail.
Yeah.
Hey, John, I see you saw my Pennywise.
Yeah, I love
That's the fucking greatest image of the entire day.
Yeah, I love that. That was great.
So what do I name my Tauntaun? What did Han name his Tauntaun?
Ryan Johnson.
No one touched that shit with a 10-foot pole.
Ride him hard, and put him away broken.
Definitely. All right, guys. Well, you guys on the panel, even the special guests, if you guys want to stay on, we can stay on. This is something that I promised John, and also, also the followers, and everyone that's in the chat.
I want to say this, Red, Mala, it's great talking to you guys. I love you.
Yeah,
it's been good, man.
It's
Yeah.
been great. I enjoyed. I always enjoy y'all's talks. I enjoyed being a part of it a little bit today.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, it's
Thank
good
you.
to get
Thank
on.
Thank you guys for coming aboard, and definitely you
I
too.
just look at it like this. We're all just normal people, every last one of us,
Yeah.
And we all just have opinions, and when we get on here, we just share those opinions. None of us here, are trying to make any money at all from, when we get on YouTube. So we don't hold back. We just tell you how we feel when we feel it, and if you like it, great. If you don't, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Definitely, man. Without any further ado, man, let's do this 80s commercial panel reaction. And feel free to say whatever you want to say. There's no holding back here. This shit is going to be hilarious. If you want me to go back,
I'm already laughing at this damn kid.
I am.
Mala, you're gonna laugh because this is American commercials.
Well, no, this kid's looking at the plane right there and going, "Damn, I wish it was ET."
All
I wish
right,
it was Elliot and E.T.
ready? Here we go, fellas. All right.
Turn it up a bit.
Who had that? I don't have anything like that.
I
used to all that.
I remember toys that like those little people went in, like not just this
I
one.
remember that. But I don't remember the big zooms that Stump played. Child guidance.
Oh wow.
We can't hear this.
Okay, I gotta say that's actually pretty.
I've
good.
had 9 Twinkies before playing with this.
God, that shit's cool though.
Yeah.
I mean, we had fun. We had
My
the
father
coolest
is Bill
toys ever.
Gates.
I remember that. I wanted that, and I never got it.
Oh my God, that's cool. I think
Hey, there ain't no Fonzie toys in here. Sorry.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh wow.
Uncle Remus. Oh, and they won't show that again because it's racist, right?
You know that they will call this racist today, guys.
Yep.
Oh, thank
They
you,
do
guys.
call it
Thank
racist.
you.
They do.
They would call this
All
racist
right, well,
today.
you do know that that's a Disney thing, and they won't even put that on Disney Plus.
Nope.
That's something that they very conveniently left off of their streaming platform.
Oh God, what is this?
Start of an 80s horror movie, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, we're really bad.
Out in the fucking woods.
She's put her. Oh God.
As soon as you give it up, you're gonna drown, bitch.
Jason's just gonna come right on up out of that water.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's a buggy pond, man. Speedle. Oh my God.
Oh, look at this fucking contraption.
Is that David Spade?
Cool.
Is that David Spade?
Oh no, it's not. But it looked like him though. Look at that shit.
80s kids trying to look like Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can never. You'd be surprised at who's done like commercials, especially for video games. Like Jack Black did one when he was 12.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd did one for the Super Nintendo. And there's
I
some
remember
other
that
ones
one.
too.
Jack Black was the bad kid in Neverending Story 3.
Yeah, he was. I didn't find that out until like maybe a year or two ago.
80s
I'm gonna say something
Yeah, I
right
was just
now.
about to say 80s furniture.
My aesthetic is just that sucks.
That was when the L-shaped couch became a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's like, no, don't do that anymore. Please.
People will always sit right on the part where the couch separates, and
Oh shit! Look, this is where they got that part from Ghost from.
From Ghost.
Oh, I love Ghost.
Oh my!
Hold my
All right, here's
balls.
something you didn't know. Harrison Ford was actually offered the part of Sam in that movie, and turned it down. And I'm like, God damn it! I would love to have heard him say, "Now you believe." Now, do you
I don't know
believe
if him and Demi Moore would mix well. I guess
That's
I'd have to see it.
You'd have to get. You'd have to.
Oh, yeah.
That ain't the Nutty
Somebody
Professor I remember.
Not me either. Holy crap.
This is the original Nutty Professor.
That's Jerry Lewis,
Yep, this is the original Nutty Professor.
and he
I still
admitted
can't believe they're doing a new one.
he admitted he drove Dean
Damn.
Martin away.
Oh wait, no, I got it mixed up. Dr. Doolittle's the one that they're doing.
Yeah.
The Saturday Picture Show. What could that?
Oh wow! Hold on, I gotta turn this up. Hold on.
That
Toys
giraffe
R
is
Us.
frightening.
Oh my God,
Oh,
this movie.
So damn scary.
This is the shit right here.
Those tall ass boot skates.
Yeah.
It's Toys R Us though, guys.
Now, how did they do
I know.
How did they split? How this motherfucker do a split?
Probably an outfit rigged to do
Look at
it.
this, look at this.
Did a
Ready?
really good split.
Hey, Jeffrey did a split.
Hey, and there went my balls.
Probably a girl, so she could.
Oh.
I wouldn't doubt they're all women.
Kids these
Wow,
days
that's a
probably
blast.
say, "Toys R what?"
79. Holy shit.
Okay, there we go. There's Grimace.
Let me take this letter from you.
When was
Look
the
at this
last
weird
time
shit.
you
Look at this
seen
weird
Grimace
shit.
in anything?
Oh,
I
that's
know,
an
right?
acid trip.
You know something? You got a point there.
Grimace, Hamburglar.
Ronald McDonald's smiling like he's about to snort something.
I know,
Is
right?
McDonald's still big in America compared to other fast food?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Definitely.
it is. It's the biggest one.
Yeah, it is, but it's. I mean,
Not the
Oh shit.
M&M's, baby.
Look at this dude dancing. Look at him dancing with the Letterman jacket. Look at him dancing. Oh my God. Yo, he was feeling this. Yo, look at him.
And as a kid, I tested. They
Look
wouldn't-
at
Oh, Jesus.
He's feeling that shit. Hold on, I gotta bring that back. My man has soul, boy. Hold on.
There's Grandma.
Some grandma flirting going on there.
Mala, if you ever go to the States, just check out the regional fast food places. They're way better. They're way better than
In-N-Out, Taco John's.
Oh God, he looks like that kid Eisenberg, the guy that played Lex Luthor. Look at him,
Jesse
Eisen. look.
Okay, come on.
It's me, Phil Rizzuto. Oh.
Dude, look at that.
What's this about?
Yo, he's connected. You could tell.
Looks like Joe Pesci's character in the Irish.
All this credit. He's proving credit. Yeah, right. So do I pay
Dude,
Lady
look at
Gaga?
those colors. The
I know,
orange
right?
And if you can't pay us back, we'll fucking bust your kneecaps out.
You come and find Vinny Boombots, and then we'll talk.
You come back with Vinny Boombots and Billy Seals, and we'll be good.
Back before soccer was really a big deal in America.
Yeah.
And no one cared.
Yeah, your kids were in a soccer league. That was about it.
Yeah.
I was
Look at
in
this.
one.
Look at this contraption.
Oh God.
It
Yeah,
has to-
because elbow grease doesn't work as well.
I know.
and a woman who's got her hair.
Is that Florence Henderson?
No.
No,
Wow, I could have had a V8.
it's a
Oh,
woman
God.
who's got her hair cut like Nancy Reagan.
What the hell?
Who's that?
This is a smoking rehab.
I'm too
quit
cool
after
for you.
4 days. I didn't hang out with Clint Eastwood for 5 days. I quit.
I have Star Trek hair.
I didn't hang out with.
Oh man, look at the butterfly collars on these people. Look at that.
I didn't hang out
Holy
with.
shit.
Portland.
Yo, should we
Frank
call this
Sinatra
live?
and
Should we
Martin
call that
for
number
fun.
live to see if it still works?
What's the number?
Dude.
Oh, yes.
K-Tel.
Yes.
No,
What's the number?
K-Tel.
Hold on.
Dude.
It's 288-5911, but you need to find the area code for Portland, dude.
Hold on, give me
Probably
just
some
a second.
doctor's office.
Let's see.
Oh, shit.
Portland area code.
Probably dial
It's probably
Domino's
some
Pizza today.
Antifa.
Let's see.
It's
Portland
probably an Antifa.
503. Give me just a second. Okay. Here we go.
Mo.
Oh my God.
5
You
3
reached Mo.
8 5 9 1 1.
Oh man, this is
What?
great.
It's
Here we go.
Hello, this is Optimus Prime.
Hello.
Hello. This is Optimus Prime.
Oh shit. Okay, so Chick in Portland no longer works, right? So motherfuckers, that's why motherfuckers died of cancer.
I can't laugh. I'm gonna pass out. Laughing too hard. Holy crap.
Holy shit. This is Optimus Prime. Huh? What? What you say, sir? Optimus what?
Who did that?
Oh man,
Are you
John.
with Antifa?
Antifa Prime?
John, you asshole.
Back to the fucking
Antifa
nostalgia.
Prime.
Okay, my stomach hurts. My stomach hurts really bad.
Dude, K-Tel Records.
Oh shit.
All right,
ABBA.
yeah, I ordered records. Yeah, I ordered them. In fact, I'll tell you a story. You don't remember you ordered the record and you had to pay when they came to the door? I ordered the Monkeys full thing. Went on vacation.
Chiquitita. Chiquitita.
Went on vacation.
Yo.
And they showed up to get payment. And my sister had to give her allowance for it.
Back when Kmart was not a pre-opened Cheeto bag vendor.
No, seriously, no. There were, if you called that number, you would have to pay when they showed up at the door. Remember that?
Hey, Red Glove.
Joan will never let me down.
What up?
Yo, you see this on the screen there? That name, Chiquitita?
Uh-huh.
That is Canelo Alvarez's new nickname, bro. Canelo Chiquitita Alvarez, yes. That's his name. Canelo Chiquitita Alvarez.
That's another feeding call, by the way.
Free Christmas gift for you.
Watch it be a pen or some shit.
Just for you. Oh shit, a microwave ain't bad.
Frigidaire, they still make those.
Damn, $2.99 for that little thing back in the day.
Yeah, look at that shit.
Remember
Yeah,
when
it's
microwaves had those browning elements in them?
Yes.
They're like brown shit for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
they
it.
would quote
Yeah, go
unquote
ahead.
brown shit for you.
Hey.
Sure, browned it.
When was that? Because I was born in '85, so
Yeah,
that
this
might
is-
be a little bit before my time.
This is 83 right now while we're watching.
all right.
Do you see the cashmere coat on this motherfucker right now?
That's nice.
Look at that shit. This motherfucker's pimping, and his tie matches, man. He color coordinated as
Probably-
motherfucker.
Yeah, you
Probably Bible Belt clergy from the 80s.
honestly, that actually would work now. As a girl who looks at fashion, that actually would work now.
Microwave cooking school.
Microwave cooking school. What in the highest hell?
Oh,
Yo,
my Lord.
hold on. I done fucked up here. That shit fucked me up right now. Microwave cooking school.
I never
What?
told you about guys about the time that I tried to
Microwaving is not cooking.
that
I
I
was
tried to
looking for a
eggs in
phone number on
microwaves.
the card. I was going to call it too.
I'm telling you, look at the racket behind this. Look at the racket, guys. $15 admits one into the 7 to 8:30 p.m. class that would have happened on February 18th on fucking 1983 in fucking Tom Peterson's microwave cooking school.
What kind of shit was
Yeah,
that? Well,
you know,
Get
when
rich
was the
quick
microwave?
scam.
you walk in.
When was the
Yeah.
microwave? When was the microwave invented? Does
In
anybody know?
it was
No,
79.
60s.
79.
Oh,
We got
okay.
one.
Rich people had them by the
79.
mid 1960s.
Yeah.
We had about 1979.
Yeah.
You press a button,
Yeah.
you do this and that, and then you twist the knob for how much time you need to do it.
Yeah.
And really, it was what you didn't really cook anything. You just heated it up.
Yeah.
You know, potatoes would be wilted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As kids, we thought they were cool because they would melt the cheese real fast.
Yeah.
Before microwaves,
Microwave
though, my parents had a pressure cooker. That was
Yeah. Microwave popcorn was gross. It
Well,
still
pressure
is, by the way.
cooking is actually cooking.
Yeah.
I
right?
actually like that. I don't have one right now, but I would.
Okay, now this is kind of cool.
Oh.
This is cool.
All right, guys. When we're done here, I'm going to send you a video, and then I'll link you to a moment in the time of
look
the
at
video.
that. You're changing
Okay. All right, Steph.
It.
Yeah, Steph, no
You
doubt.
watch it?
Yeah, yeah.
Because it will not only make you cry, it'll make you go wow. And it's from 1967. And it's about this stuff because I remember those cars. Because I wanted one.
there's that
I went
L-shaped couch.
upstairs.
That looks so much like an 80s living room if I ever saw one.
Okay, look, this shit right here makes no fucking sense, guys, in your
It
living room.
doesn't.
Look, check this out. Where she's laying, that's a fucking bed. And then on the other side is a fucking couch. And right in the middle, that little shit right there is your lazy boy. This is all a racket. Oh my God. Like it's a fucking 8-piece
Well,
for $5, but the price you can't go wrong. You can't go
three-
wrong.
If you look at it, we've got 3 beds. We got one on one side. We got one across. We got one on the other side. Seriously. That's
Yeah.
a 3-bedroom. That's everybody's at your house. They're all drunk. They can't drive home.
Yep.
Here's 3 blankets. Sleep. And I'll give you a cup of coffee. Get your asses out of my house.
By the morning, hell yeah. Yo, but look at the price on this though. That's not bad.
Well, look behind it. Look what's on the wall. Those damn 80s paintings and the damn whatever the hell that damn bookcase thing is behind
Yeah.
that.
That wall unit. That shit look crazy. It's all covered and it's got pottery and shit. And it's got like bamboo cage type shit. Man, this shit look like a safari.
Yeah.
The fuck is going on in this place? Okay, hold on.
Hey Jay, but real quick, I just want to say this real quick.
Yeah.
If you notice, nothing's really changed. Like they use these advertisements that don't make any sense, and they still do that till this day.
Yeah.
But the American public, a lot of them still fall for it. But
Yeah.
that being said, I actually got to get going.
Oh, okay,
I didn't want to. I want to say thanks for having me, and I really appreciate the whole panel. I really respect all of you. I try to make every show, but
thank you,
sometimes
man.
it's not possible. But I just want y'all to know I respect each and every one of y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully, I can join y'all on another one.
Oh yeah, definitely, brother.
Man.
It's good talking to you, man.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, Red.
And matter of fact, Jay, I'm going to get off here myself.
Okay, guys. All right.
Get on this closet.
All right, my brother. That's fucked up. All right, man. All right, guys. God bless, man. Stay vigilant, man. Okay.
Later, man.
Have a good one.
All right, you too, man.
Good
So
night,
here we
John.
go.
All right. I'll be
Man.
here for a little bit. A few more minutes.
All right.
All right. So, I mean, look at that, though.
That shit is.
That wouldn't fit in my living room, and I got a big goddamn great room. Look at her.
Oh my God! Look at those chairs. Look at that
I mean,
sofa.
It's a very grand thing. Where are we going to put it?
This is gonna be.
Oh wow!
Oh, Pat Benatar. The Knack, Blondie.
Joe Jackson.
I really do like him too, by the way. Cheap Trick.
The
Ramones.
Gary Newman.
In Cars.
The Pretenders.
Yes.
Chrissy Hine, very influenced by the Beatles.
Yeah. And one of my favorite chick singers.
Oh God. Look at that cookie make.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
That
pooping
is
out cookie dough.
nice. I want that. Why don't I have that?
The prices were.
Kmart. You
the
walk
price-
in and you walk into a Kmart in the old days, and you're immediately assaulted by the smell of fresh popcorn.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was awesome.
And that icy counter with the icy drinks
Yep, I miss that. God, I miss Kmart.
and the blue light specials.
You know, the first time I ever got lost was I was in the toy aisle and I didn't leave because the plastic bags of old West people, the toys, the plastic the cowboys, Indians, and horses. I was looking at them, and my dad wandered away, and all of a sudden he was gone. And how do you lose someone who's 6'3" with white hair? It's like I was like 5 years old. I literally lost my shit. I literally went, rah! I ran down the aisle. I ran
Oh wow.
So he's on the thing going, we're looking for Steffi Netzer's dad. And Dad walks around the corner with his big smile on his face. He was literally around the corner from me, and I never looked. He was laughing so hard. He was looking at me going,
Wow.
that took me back to that, okay? That took me back to Kmart and yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh my
Rocket-
God. That band. Holy shit, we were just listening to them.
Oh wow.
All right.
Air Supply, the Spinners. Down. Old school.
Yeah.
Fred Myers. There was always a Fred Meyer. I remember that.
We had a
Guys, look at this fucking contraption.
my sister-in-law's dad bought that for her, and she was like, I hate it. She was like, why did you? Oh my God, she was so mad at him. He was like, babe, it's great. She's like, no, it's not.
That looks crazy. Oh, guys, this is look. Remember this shit? This is when these hot cold cups were first invented.
Yeah.
Yep. Look at that. The first model. Look at that. We're looking at the first model of the fucking. Look at that shit.
Oh. I'm sorry, but when I'm working out, I've got a great big huge bottle of water.
Mm-hmm.
I drank it all too.
Anybody use that?
Carnex, man.
Yep. You've seen that?
I was always told as a kid, don't use that shit on your valuables. We didn't know back then. We didn't know.
Ed Phillips was the kind of discount place in La Crosse, and we would go there a lot. It was awesome. It was way better than
Damn.
Yeah, did you see the shorts they're wearing? Great American Furniture, my type.
This is my God! Look at her helmet.
Looking at some of those sofas.
Look at her fucking hair.
That's very.
Look at what she's wearing,
guys. Take a look at that
furniture.
Yeah, right. And take a look at that fucking Christmas tree in the background, dude. How fucking disgusting does that? It looks like it looks like it has anemia.
It's
no
like
offense to
badly
anyone.
replicated Colorado blue spruce.
Yeah, look at it.
Our tree never looked like that.
Jesus, where are the rest of the decorations on this tree?
Red garland.
They don't put them on. I'm going to tell you something, Jay. There are people out there that put very few ornaments on, and they think it's fine. And it's like it looks like shit.
Yeah,
it looks like shit. You know, I'm related to people who do that, and it's like, yeah, your tree's great.
Mm.
And then they're like, you spend so much time working on your tree. It's like, yeah,
I want to say
I do.
I never had a money clip. I never trusted those things enough. If somebody wanted to steal my shit, I mean, it could be the place I grew up, you know.
Yeah.
If I grew up in like a semi-bad neighborhood, I would never have like a money clip. I would have like a full wallet because they're harder to like dig out of your pockets if somebody's going to pickpocket you.
Oh, the record store.
What is? Yeah, wait. Is this a record cleaner?
It's confetti.
Get the fuck out of here! I've never seen this in my life.
I remember that. I would never trust my records to that.
Look at this shit. Holy
that
crap!
Just looks like something that sooner or later it'll go bad. The mechanicals inside it and scratch the shit out of your mind. Works great until the brushes inside wear out.
Yeah, and then suddenly you'll hear Bing Crosby saying "gay, gay, gay" over and over again.
You're the record doing a hopscotch. You just let it play and then.
No,
I don't remember mime art. I remember.
I remember those. Well, I remember cleaning records though.
Yo, what's up with Fred Meyer? This motherfucker was planted on everything so far.
Local furniture dealer somewhere.
You know, furniture. He was like discount.
Oh, I remember those electric walks.
Yeah. I wouldn't have one of those.
Oh wow!
Hair popper.
Popper. I hated that thing.
Those are fancy hair dryers, basically, but they work.
Yeah,
well,
they work until they burn out.
The popcorn tastes like shit.
Oh wow! Remember this gum? The Chews.
Like,
remember it had like liquid in the middle.
Yes. That lasted a whole 4 seconds when you opened it up.
Yeah, and they're claiming an hour.
Yeah,
Look at this ventriloquist.
Yeah.
You saw his lips move? Poor job, buddy.
Your sugarless gum. Atari 2600, baby.
Wow, remember that?
I had one of those.
That's the deluxe model too, with all those switches on it.
God, we had fun with that. Jesus.
Oh wow.
Well, you put in Raiders of the Lost Ark like once every few days, yell at it, put it away again.
Yep. You suck.
E.T. God damn, that game was awful.
Oh man.
What the fuck is this?
Feminine facial product.
Yeah. Shut up, Jay. It's for me.
I like her eyes. I don't like him.
I don't like him either. And she looks like a teacher of mine, who's
She looks like Margot Kidder's stunt double.
Oh wow, look at the shorts on that chick.
Yeah.
Sir.
Oh shit.
That's some toxic masculinity right there.
Yeah, this is the Joe Biden commercial. This is a Joe Biden commercial. Look how close the motherfuckers got. You suck on the shirts and get Joe Biden on the motherfucker.
He's going to drop that guitar in the fucking water. I bet he did in the outtakes.
Yeah, right?
Oh, look at that hair.
I'm waiting for a big red commercial. So kiss a little longer.
Closer. Remember that shit?
Yep. The Jansen Beach Center. Okay, cool. Welcome back, Cotter.
Cotter. Holy shit.
Da, 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 da.
I'm trying to remember. Didn't Cotter always tell like a joke at the end of every episode? Like a bad joke?
Yeah.
To his wife?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny when it was unedited. Right around the time we were kids, they started editing the fucking cartoons out. They started editing out the violence. And it was funny shit.
Yeah, it was. And the funny thing about it was,
we knew it was fake too.
With growing up in the 70s, we didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know, and when you realize how they did that, I got my
Foghorn Leghorn and that damn dog.
my biggest A in like electives was history of animated film. I got an A like plus 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 plus. I mean, I laughed my ass off in the morning that moment that class started to the end, because when you realize those guys at Warner Brothers tried to figure out how many different ways they could shoot up or blow up and make blow up Daffy Duck's beak.
Yeah.
You're like there. You're
That
like
shit
there.
is fucking hilarious.
I mean,
Yo,
Or how
remember-
many different ways you could get hit by a shotgun blast and like what the end result was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did your hair come off? Did you get burned? Did your
Yeah.
face get disfigured? You know.
Yo, guys, remember this jingle?
I don't hear it.
What?
I don't hear
Did you hear it?
Barely.
Barely.
It didn't sound direct. Like you had like a direct audio a while ago on the previous videos we did earlier, but like this sounds like it's coming through a little speaker.
Oh, really? Wow. Hold on. Can you hear it now?
Shoots and ladders.
Oh, Shoots and Ladders. I cheated on that and got yelled at by my brother-in-law. Don't. I wanted to win. The fuck? I'm Han Solo.
This was something that 80s commercials always got wrong, and we knew it. They would like make us the fun family playing together and getting along. The reality was we were cutthroat. We were ready to kill each other.
Yeah, you're right. I was.
We were
And
like,
he was like,
you suck.
Yeah, this was like what, 78, and my brother-in-law is looking at my sister going, "She's a bitch."
Oh, wow.
I'm like, I'm 10. No, I'm not. You know.
Sports Illustrated.
And
Joe Montana.
did they have the swimsuit issue then?
Yeah.
Yes, they did. Cheryl Teague, my friend. Cheryl Teague.
52 issues for fucking.
That dude's got some bad Sam Donaldson hairpiece.
Oh,
In
yeah.
1978, the sportsman in 1978, the greatest jockey that ever lived, Steve Coffin, who rode Affirmed to the Triple Crown, and who rode like almost 400 horses to wins, including several classic stakes, well, Triple Crown, and other ones. It was that guy. He was rivaling Harrison Ford for my crush at the time. But I like tall guys, and he's still short. So there you go. And you ride horses, that's fine. You ride mine, but I'm not going to do that with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
remember when you went to like a lighting place and that's all they had? Light fixtures.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Here's
don't know
what
of
we
any
do.
place that does that anymore. You got to go like inside a Lowe's and find like aisle 7.
Holy shit. Remember these jeans, guys? The fucking deep stitch jeans with
Yeah.
Oh, God.
carpenter jeans.
I had
There you go.
some of those bad brand jeans, plain pockets. There was another brand called Big Yank. I had some of those.
Big Yank.
Big Yank. I had the name brand stuff too, but you know, sometimes mom just wasn't in the mood for it.
I'm just, yeah.
Like, I'm gonna buy you what fits you, especially since you don't go with me to the damn store to make sure it fits.
Yeah, right.
There you go, Pat Benatar. Pretenders. Do, brass in the pocket. Joe Jackson, Nick Lowe.
No
Gary
relation to
Newman.
Rob Lowe.
Blondie.
Yeah, you're damn right. All right. So
She
my
is
sister Jones-
unrecognizable today, Debbie
I know
Harry.
she is. I know she is. And sad.
She had so
Yeah.
much plastic surgery.
Damn.
And
What you do? Collagen?
I don't know.
I think she did both.
That lip one's a disaster. What are they? Is it the Botox to lips or something? The lips blow up like goldfish. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look
Yeah, it is.
crazy.
But it's also the forehead. It's like, you know what? Helen Mirren, just do what she does. She doesn't give a shit.
She's
Yeah,
awesome.
man. Yeah.
She looks
Have
nice.
you-
Her body.
Have you seen The Good Liar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
She's for her age, she looks great.
Mm-hmm.
She's not, I mean, they're always worried about looking old. Guess what? If you're over 50, you're not going to be the same as you were. You have to be the best you can.
Yep.
I'm 51. I look like I'm what, 40. That's good.
Yep. Yep.
I don't do anything to myself.
We don't touch anything. Look at Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't. I mean, so you don't do the Botox. Don't do that. Jennifer Aniston is going to jump off in a bad place soon.
Yeah, she Botox herself. That her upper lip is like dragging down, and you can see like.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It's
she messed up.
it's happening. And if she left her face alone, just said, I am who I am. I'm going to moisturize, eat right, and not vegan.
Yep.
Because you need the protein.
Yep.
Do everything in balance, and work out. I will be fine. Don't do vegan. Don't do vegan. Oh.
Yep. What about Meg Ryan? You see what she did to her lips?
Yeah, I saw that, and it hurt.
Shit, man.
It hurt my heart.
Oh, it's terrible.
It hurt my heart.
She looks like fucking Donald Duck, man.
Yeah, man, it's terrible.
She looks like him.
You look like a fucking tauntaun. That's the tauntaun's name, Meg.
Meg?
Yeah, Meg.
Hon,
Meg
put
Tauntaun.
that goddamn things back
Meg
and say your
Taun.
name is Meg. Your name's Meg. Okay.
Shut up, Meg.
I can hear him say that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Han's going, I don't give a shit what you think. Your name's Meg. Live with it. You know? We got shit we gotta do. And then she dies and he guts her and he throws Luke inside of her guts and you know.
Man.
Man.
Yeah,
Do you
she died
remember
of-
the one? What?
She died of frostbite.
Yeah. She froze. I mean, that was
Hypothermia,
you know,
should I say.
You know what's funny? It's at Empire Strikes Back. I had never seen like guts and intestines before that shot.
Yeah.
But even as a little kid, as soon as I saw that shit come spilling out of that tauntaun, I knew what it was.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, well, it's like what I mean, and Ford's going, and I thought these things stuck on the outside. And, I mean, and you don't blame him because as someone who hunts and grew up trapping and whatever, it's like, yeah, when you're there and you're having to do this, they don't smell good. Even things you want to eat really bad.
Yep.
Deer, all right. When you're out there and you're field dressing them, it's like, geez, you know. But I'm gonna say this in my last part: nothing smells as bad as fields farmers are dressing up with manure, dressed with chicken shit.
With chicken shit, man. Oh my God. Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. Oh God.
I was recapping that. That was a funny discussion.
Oh man.
Chicken Mala, shit.
Jay, I put a link in the private chat of the stream.
Okay.
Yard stream.
I mean, I was driving. I was going to go get groceries, just like for dinner, just like something quick. And I'm driving now. We live in not a rural community, but we live in a rural community. It's sort of hard to explain. So I'm going around the back way to avoid traffic. And I'm going down, and this waft of, I can't explain what chicken feet smell like, but it is literally like I would rather. I could think of the 7 levels of hell I'd rather be in than smell that. I'm gagging. I'm dry heaving, driving down the road at 40 miles an hour, going.
She's fucking gagging.
Son of a bitches, you know. And the first time this ever happened, we were going to mass early in the morning, and they didn't do this last year. After the winter we moved here, they didn't do this. Do this year. This fall we're driving down the road, and the smell hits us. We're going to pick up my husband's mother, and I'm like, Jesus, I've got my shirt over my nose. I'm like, what is that? He's like, well, the farmers are, putting stuff on the fields. And I'm like, and he's like, he's a Marine, so he's like, I'm toughing this out, whatever. And I'm like, I'm gonna die. My eyes are running. They're turning red. The father's not gonna want to lay the communion on my tongue because he's like, you're foaming at the mouth. You know? I'm like, this is horrible. It's the worst thing I've ever smelled in my life.
Chicken shit. Ugh.
Oh God. And they mix it with cow manure, which is tolerable.
Yeah.
Horse manure, which is like, I don't care because I own a horse. But chicken, Jesus.
No, chicken is nasty, even when it's fucking dead. It's like, ugh. When you go to a butcher shop,
reaches up and out and smacks you in the nose.
Yeah. And you're like, this is how Nazis killed Jews, right? This is the smell. This is the gas chamber. This is what Zyklon B smells like. That's how bad it is.
That shit smells like fucking wombat ass.
Oh God, it's just it. So I'm trying to get and I finally get back home and some of the house because you can't smell it on our part.
Yeah.
Only if you across Route 11, it's like a combat zone. It should be a hazardous waste.
Yeah.
Area till it rains, and then over on our side it's fine. But I guarantee you, these fuckers are gonna do it here.
Yeah.
They're gonna go to some big chicken factory and go give us all the stuff.
Give us all the chicken shit you can give us.
Yeah, and then mix it up. We'll mix up the cow shit, which is people don't mind, and the horse shit, which is actually people don't even notice, and we're gonna make it pleasant.
The only time horse shit was ever a problem in this country was in the intercities around 1900. That's about.
Yeah, because no one's picking it up.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to.
No, but really, I'm gonna tell you something.
It's like picking up a child. So.
Seriously, like New York City, there's not a single place in New York City around that time anyone would have ever wanted to be. I mean, even if you hear those stories about how it smells like pee there today, it still wasn't as bad as it was then.
Yeah.
Horse. Actually, I'm gonna say this about this. I would rather shovel up horse shit than dog shit.
Oh yeah, dog shit is.
Oh yeah. It's got a very special smell when dog shit hits your lawnmower wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or when your dog shits on the floor when he's a puppy, or when you step in it and it's like, God damn you.
Yeah.
You're out in the yard. And you're looking at the little bastard. It's like, well, you stepped in it. And it's like, well, fuck you too, by the way. You left
Or when they get into something they're not supposed to and they know they shouldn't have, and they're scared, and so they hide their diarrhea in your shoe. There.
I haven't had that happen, and I hope it doesn't happen. But no, I mean, it's what they eat. Horse is mostly grass, grain,
hay, right?
Hay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually, hay is the main feed.
Yeah.
The grain is supplemental.
Right.
And I realized that when I realized that, I was like, so I have to be really worried about what they're getting for hay. We got really good hay here. Kay's like, I shine, I glow, my mane's shiny, and I'm an asshole. And I feel good.
And I can one up that. I will sooner clean up dog shit over cat shit.
Oh yeah.
Cats eat
Cat
protein.
shit.
If there wasn't a such thing as litter and litter boxes, I guarantee you that the ownership of cats would drop 50% or more in this world.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't. I mean,
Ugh.
cat shit is so
Potent. That shit is pungent, man.
First off, if it doesn't hit the litter box, God Almighty.
But even with a litter box, that shit still stinks.
Yeah.
Even with the ammonia, because now when the ammonia in the cat litter box is activated, now you've got shitty ammonia.
Yeah, I mean, there are reasons why we don't have a cat. First off, stay off my furniture, stay off the kitchen counters, get the fuck out of my Christmas tree.
Yeah, man, they like to put their assholes on everything. Cats.
They want to be
assholes and junk.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to be everywhere, and it's like, I love you, but your place is the floor with the dog.
Yeah, you want to put your asshole on my neck? Get the fuck off me! Like, what the fuck?
Fuck? And they're cute. Yeah, they're cute. But it's like, when my dad's dog died, literally the same day he died a year before.
Yeah.
I got my mom a kitten about a week later, and he was a Siamese Angora cross. He was cute as fuck. he was. I mean, Manfred was he was a sweet boy. That little bastard brought him to my apartment one time. I was putting on my Christmas tree, and roommate loved him. Steve loved him, and he was like, he's so cute, blah blah blah. And he started laughing like, where's the cat? All of a sudden, I'm looking at the top of the tree, and so it's a short, fat, 6 foot blue spruce, and I see this. He's sitting on top of the tree like a star. This small, little, tiny kitten. I'm like, you get your ass off the tree right now.
I can hear
That
you
little
saying that too.
bastard. You know, you get your ass up. And I grabbed him and like, go. I couldn't keep him off that thing. He never
Yeah.
came back to our house.
Yeah, no, I can't stand cats. Those fucking sneaky motherfuckers. Like, you're walking and shit, and all of a sudden it's like you see them and they're like, meow. You're like, hey, how you doing, kitty? You give it a treat or something, and then all of a sudden it's like you turn the corner and here they come, fucking your ankles up, slashing you, cutting a fucking vein on your fucking, and then I can't stand that shit. And then, oh, God forbid you give them catnip. The motherfuckers are like, oh, like cokeheads. They're all over the fucking place. They knock everything down. They start, they shit all. Oh my God! And then they start scratching and clawing at the corners of your fucking furniture, fucking it
Yeah,
up.
man.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't like that.
Young behavior, young cat behavior. Eventually, they grow out of it, and all they do is fucking sleep all day.
Yeah,
But
the
you got to go
claws.
through about those first 6 years before they get to that point.
Fucking
I can't.
bastards.
I mean, I like them too, but it's like, I can't.
If you actually think about the modus operandi of a cat, like what motivates them to do what they do, you start to dislike them a lot. Like,
Yeah.
when they rub up on your leg, you're like, oh, cute. This motherfucker's marking you.
Yeah. Uh huh.
They
Yeah,
are marking you.
That's exactly why I don't want any cat asshole on my neck. I'm not trying to hear any of that shit, man.
I mean, and they're, and like I always go to PetSmart or whatever where they have the adoptable ones.
Yeah.
And I look at them, and they're cute, and I'm like, I can't take you home. Don't look at me like that.
Yeah.
And there's always one going, please take me home, cat lady. And it's like, no, I get you. I can't. I like my house.
Yeah.
I like dogs. Okay. We do dogs here.
Yeah.
We do great big furry assholes. And they're, and now I run a rest home for old goldies.
Did you see? Did you see my new addition to my family, Gizmo? Did you see him,
No.
Steph? Gizmo, come here, Giz. Gizmo, come here, Giz. Come here, boy. Oh, he's being lazy. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Come here, Gizzy. I have that half Maine Coon, half barn cat, and he's mostly clean. Well, like when I understood what Maine Coons were bred for, then I understood that is a useful cat.
This is Gizmo.
Hi,
That's
Gizmo. Oh my God. He could actually be a movie star.
Oh yeah, that's Gizmo.
He could actually be in a movie.
He looks like the what was the name of that dog on the Little Rascals? I'm trying to remember his name.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
He's only a month. Look how big this guy is. He's only a month.
Is he a pit?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
And this is his mom. Come here, Oreo. Come here, girl. Come here, Oreo. Come here. This is his mom. Come here. That's his
Hey,
mom.
Oreo. Hi, Mama. There she goes.
Wag, 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 wag. It's like she knows there's people somewhere. They're in the box Daddy has here.
My nephew and his family just got a 7-week-old a golden lab
Go sit down.
puppy, and I think he's going to teach her to hunt. And her name is Dakota, and I think I'm in love. They're in Wisconsin, so I haven't met her yet. But Rudy's sister's family, they have a 9-month-old golden retriever named Greta, and Greta's like on my lap going, I love you. I love you. And they walk into the house and she's freaking out. She's suddenly doing dog zoomies around the coffee table.
Yeah.
And you sit on the sofa and suddenly she's on your lap. And she puts her head on your shoulders because she's a golden retriever.
Mm.
And you realize that's what they do. They love.
Yeah.
Golden retrievers just love. And I'm like, God damn it. I want a dog I can do stuff with.
Mm.
And I think I'm probably going to end up with another golden.
No, get a Great
Well,
Dane.
I want a giant Alaskan Malamute.
That's beautiful too. But a Great Dane, oh man, those dogs are fun. Or a German Shepherd.
Yeah, German Shepherd. Like, here's the deal: Great Danes, they don't last more than 6 years. They're so big. They just
they live
they're
6 to 9 years typically.
German Shepherds, I would love to have. I would do it in a heartbeat because Rudy's so security minded. There's a dog that's like, I don't like you. Get the fuck away from here. We had a Malinois German Shepherd cross who decided I was a loser, bit Rudy, and we had to have him put to sleep.
Oh man, holy shit.
So that was a bad thing. I'm thinking about I want a dog that looks like that.
Yeah.
But isn't that way, just that the size is intimidating. And look up Shiloh Shepherds. They're literally the best natured dogs. They're huge. And they look like furry German Shepherds, but they're not. They're like big, sweet dog guys. Or a giant Malamute. But I want one to hunt. Maybe we'll get 2.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Oh, I have a black lab, duck hunt, do whatever. A big one, not one of those little bullet-headed ones that are like, what? No, I want a big one. I want long-legged, big blocky head, and a badass. And my husband's like, well, you can't name him Champion. You don't name dogs after other dogs. It's like, his name's Champion. Every black Labrador in my life has been named Champion. His name's Champion.
Yeah. I only had one Chewbacca. And then and I had another pit named Anakin.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna but I'll tell you, if we get a giant Alaskan Malamute, his name will be Chewie.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
In honor of George Lucas.
That'd be awesome.
And I want the one with the black face with the white markings, because that's what his dog Indiana looked like. So, but I don't know. I mean, we have Buford right now, and I don't like talking about this because Rudy's like, you're being morbid. You're like planning on this. And it's like, it's not that I'm trying to do that.
Yeah.
He's 13. He can barely walk. We can't leave. We really can't. We can't leave him anywhere.
Right.
And we run an old Goldie home. That's what we do. And that's fine. I mean, Buford is the best dog you could ever want.
Right.
Sweetest boy, good boy. He'd invite robbers into your house, but he's a golden retriever. They do. But you want a good dog, that's what you get.
Yeah.
I got to jump, guys. I got some people have showed up. I've got to go, man.
Yeah, me too, man. We're about to end the stream.
Yeah, we're about to end it.
Yeah, just want to let you guys know, man. Thank you very much, man. The panel as well, Steph. You're the best.
Can you guys stay on for a sec after we go off the air?
Yeah. Well, I know I can. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good.
And I also want to thank Mala and the Red Glove Militant as well as John. Thank you guys, and we'll be catching you sometime this week, man. Otherwise than that, man, God bless. Stay vigilant. Have a great, safe week, man. Peace, guys.
Right. Good talking to you, man.
You too.
See you, Mala.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.